Hey, guys. Here we go. This is your... Can you tell I'm professional?
Cheers.
Happy New Year. 82. Rock on. So, no. To answer the unspoken question, I won't be serving Mai Tais my whole life.
Tell me about it. I'm the secretary. That's nothing. I'm a waitress.
That's great.
What would you rather be doing?
Well, I'm in my third year of law school. Now, so.
You're kidding. You mean you're not an artist?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm not kidding. My dad's a lawyer, and turns out I picked up a little bit of a knack for the thing off the old man, and I mean, that's only what I want to do, short term, before I get out and play the market full time. That and buying and selling converted co-op properties. Condos is something that I'm going to get into. You got to ride this wave. This is Reaganomics. It's a time to invest, prime to pump. I'm kind of nervous. Can you tell? It's the first time I've ever been on a date with two girls. It's kind of cool. Do you guys like to dance, or do you like Devo, or what? You know what? I mean, those outfits really feature you guys well. They're really sexy. My clothes and those clothes would look good on my floor. Seriously. By the way, how do you like your eggs in the morning? Scrambled or fertilized? No, I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Let me go on, like I blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're
the one. You've never been treated to the treat of seeing Chris unwrap his headphone cord from around the rolling desk chair. It's quite a sight. It's magic. It's like the graceful ballet from Fantasia. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Beautiful.
And now I know this is. Whoa, he got it. Woo! The wonders, the engineering wonders that we pull off here. Yeah, Chris, you got to stay there the rest of the night.
Move. He's under the desk.
Hey, by the way, you know how he fixed that particular technical noise? Just threw the cord on the floor. Just threw it on the floor. Noise perfect.
Wow. The cord probably grounded itself. It hit some metal or something.
Now, Scotty, the rest of the night when you go over there to run music, don't touch that with your foot.
Scotty. You called him Scotty.
It just, he's got, I never see him with tools in his hands. He's got tools over there. He's got a whole thing happening over in the engineering coordinator of the show. Now, I know this is the wrong way to open a radio show that is heard worldwide.
A successful radio show.
A successful radio show.
You could open any
Not that we know.
Not that
whatever
we would know.
Radio show, however
no,
the hell
wait,
you
wait,
want.
Wait, no. Don't mistake with what I said with what I'm about to say. The train is coming, Maurice. What I'm about to say, it may not be the best way to open a worldwide audience radio show, nationwide even.
The Great Radio Tiki Experiment Juggernaut.
The Great Radio Tiki Experiment Juggernaut. But I got to tell you, today, especially driving over here, this is one of those perfect days here in the Chicagoland area. The temperature was damn near unnoticeable, which means it was just right.
It's a little humid.
Well, see, I like it just a touch over normal.
You can see the air, though.
I know, I like it. You can look through the air, and it looks real.
It was fine this
fuzzy.
Afternoon, but
I like
now
fog.
it's
I like a lot of
heavy.
moisture in
The
the
air's
air.
heavy.
You
can see it.
You know, the sun is like a blood red, leaning into orange. A lot of clouds around because it's been kind of rainy and shitty all morning.
Okay, Rod McEwen, what's your point?
It was just a perfect drive over here. It was the temperature was right, the sky was right, the people were okay.
You didn't see the guys I saw.
Well, I do have a driving-in disaster.
You're not about to break into afternoon delight, are you?
Sky rockets in flight, afternoon delight.
Isn't that about sex?
It is. It's about sex with somebody who you're not married to. That's what I always.
That would be a lot of people for me.
Oh, right.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Wouldn't that be everyone to you, Chris?
That would be everybody.
Bravo.
That I know
of. Now, that's not to say I didn't have a driving-in disaster. I did, but I'll save it for a little bit later if we'd like. Bad things happen. But once I got on the expressway, everything was fine.
Poor carpool experience?
No. Although I did carpool a little bit earlier this week. We had our outing at work.
Outing.
Yeah, we got everybody that was, questionable. We got everybody that claimed they're straight, and we forced them out of the closet. No.
But
it was
gathering, if you will.
It was the work gathering, and I work for the HR department.
A team building experience.
No, those are actually
lame.
Those are lame and frightening, and we don't do a lot of those at my company. This was just a outing, the hey, let's do this once a year, or it's like your food pellet kind of fun thing,
Sure.
So one year, we went to the Cubs game. The visual roll of the wheel, it doesn't work.
I know,
well,
but I made you laugh.
He's hitting the bar for those.
I was hitting the bar to get my food pellet.
One of the food pellet bars is charged. One year, we went to the Cubs game, had a skybox, real nice experience. All the Budweiser and hot dogs you could force down.
Consume.
It was actually a
Force
really nice
being
experience.
key.
It was a nice experience. And one year we went to Arlington, and that was one where they said, make sure you wear a jacket because we were in the nice part of Arlington Racetrack. This is, for those of you listening around the globe, Arlington is a world-class horse racing facility.
This year, the Playland at McDonald's.
This year? No. Golf outing for a lot of people who don't play golf.
Uh-huh.
Lunch in a tent with in the Palatine. Palatine is a park, local suburb in Chicago. Palatine Park District.
The Palatine Park District golf course.
Yeah, that 9-holer.
Wow.
Now,
wow.
Here's the thing.
Wow. Did we have a bad year at our unnamed European company this year?
No,
the golf people were put in charge.
Basically, I think it was the golf people who were put in charge.
Well, then why didn't they get a good course?
Now, I'm not...
Because it's money.
Money, basically. They
Look
wanted
at a freaking Cubs game.
They wanted to own the place, and we did, and that's fine. I don't want to break bad on the people that organized it.
Will.
Well, hang on. They had sort of the best intentions in mind. They picked a place that had other things besides golf. It had, volleyball and water craft that you pedaled, sort of. And, there was food and I think there was tennis. But you know what? Nobody's going to do any of that stuff. The main feature was golf. So we assumed that...
Did you get to use the driving range, driving the balls into the
water?
water?
The driving range was there. Now here's the trick. Here's the trick. A lot of the training group that I'm with we're like the black sheep of HR. You know, like nobody really wants to hang out with us. A lot of them are just like me. You know, like. Well, enough said. They're just, you know, we're a little bit different than the rest of the HR group. The rest of the HR group is really touchy-feely, team build, like Jeff said, team buildy, you know, that whole thing. So
you're all better than that.
Not better than that. Just like we're like everybody's rude cousin. We're like, all right, where's the beer? You know, that kind of thing. And so we decided that they picked golf because they didn't want us to participate. So we said, screw that, we're going to participate.
Damn right.
And so this week I golfed for like the second or third time in my entire life. The first time of which was with Jeff. Jeff took me. I think I did a little bit better this time.
Didn't break any windows?
No, actually, in my foursome, I shot, I was number 2. I had the second score in my foursome. So, but that doesn't matter because they all wanted to play this like scramble thing where all the teams, you know, got together in the contest. You know, the two groups from training said, "Screw that, we're not doing that. Screw you, we don't want your prizes. Go to hell." You know, we had a throw hole where we decided nobody was going to tee. We were just going to pick it up and throw it. We did one where we walk over to the green and we told everybody as we're walking over, okay, when you get to the green, jump up and down like you got a hole in one. So we started jumping up and down and the ranger came over with his cart. Oh, what? Did somebody get a hole in one? No, we're just really happy to be on the green. So, you know, we decided to thumb our nose in the whole golf experience.
Well, good for you. Good for you.
And now he's no longer allowed to go to Palatine.
No, it was all right.
He has to go through Hoffman Estates.
Okay, so now my score on a par 31. Nine hole, par 31. I shot 43. So that wasn't too sucky. You know, the guy in my group, they did better than me. He got a 39. So, and then there was also somebody in our foursome that got like a 69.
On purpose?
No, he was actually by hole 8. He was really pissed off. He was like, I can't believe it. And we kept saying, we're just screwing around. You know, I almost brought a hockey stick. You know, don't be mad about this. So.
Hey, Jeff, when are we going to close out the miniature golf season?
When
are we going to close out the miniature golf season?
We haven't played this year.
Oh, we should play.
The last time we played was...
we don't want to interrupt your eating over there, Jeff.
The last time we played was after we visited a day-old Alex at the hospital.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's the last time we played.
And as you know, it was a year ago.
It was a year ago. A little more than a year ago.
That was the other big event from this week. I had Alex's first birthday party. Alex is 1 year old now. There's not a whole lot I can talk about with you guys and make it interesting because you were all there. So other than I need to tell the listeners, I need to tell people that actually tune into the show, it's my daughter's first birthday party. Okay? Relatives and friends, you know, well-wishers, just people at my house enjoying the afternoon.
Hangers-ons.
Drinkers.
That would be you guys.
Yes.
I'll address that one in a moment.
Uh-oh.
The police. The fucking police.
I thought you invited that guy.
Show up at my daughter's party. They raid my party. We're going to have to start issuing tickets for all the cars on the street. It's not like I'm the only guy in the neighborhood who's ever had a party. So I guess it's now become my mission to find out which which nasty neighbor of mine turned me into the cops. Because the cops could care less. They've never hassled anybody before.
It was probably that cop's first week on the job, and he was trying to be Mr. Do-Gooder.
I don't...
Or Goo-Dooder.
As
I was about to say.
By the way, got the photos from the first birthday party? Mm-hmm. There are pictures of me talking to the cop.
Right.
Christy stuck on the tree.
Oh, yeah.
They're pretty good pictures too.
Multiple shots, right?
It looks like a scene from the show Cops. It's me standing there with my hands at my side, going, "What?
Bad boys, what you gonna do?"
Then there's a really good shot of the cop walking away. He's got his hands on his hips, you know, his gun belt. Now, here's the thing. That cop was easily like 6'4", 6'5". He was a very tall cop. And there's a picture of me standing next to him, just looking oh so pathetic and small, going, "What? This is my goddamn party. Y'all, I'm being kept down by the man." I look like Freddy Rerun. That's stand next to this cop.
Bow wow.
Bow. Yeah. Okay. So what about the drinking?
I have these juices in my refrigerator. You fuckers.
I unfortunately didn't get a hold of one.
I have these little, for the listeners, I have these little bottles of juices. They're meant for, lunches, snacks, They're little, like, Kool-Aid in a bottle kind of juices, Little sugary colored beverage.
Well, you shouldn't have left them out.
Orange, green, grape, blue raspberry, that kind of thing. A nice variety.
Oh, there was blue raspberry?
Apparently not when you got down there. My beloved friends decided that Reed Jeff.
Hey, I do believe your brother was first.
And Mr. McDonough.
Actually,
And
I believe
McDonough.
Mr. McDonough was first.
I only had one.
Took it upon themselves to mix the top shelf Absolute.
Oh, that's not top shelf.
Yeah, that's high shelf.
It was the
It's-
best friggin' vodka I had in my bar.
It's upper shelf,
It was
but
on top
not
of the
Your
shelf.
top shelf.
Yeah, my top shelf.
Doesn't mean it's top shelf.
It was top shelf enough. Why didn't you use the Finlandia? Why weren't you using the Piccadilly vodka that I had?
Yeah, because that's under the shelf.
You had Absolute, that's why.
Piccadilly's under the shelf. That's why.
Used my best vodka
You had Absolute, that's why.
to mix in with basically children's lunch juice boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sick fucks.
I'm not seeing a problem here.
Wait a minute.
I'm failing to see a problem.
I only regret that I was unable to do so.
Chris?
Capri Sun.
Oh.
What alcohol would you mix with Capri Sun?
Everclear.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, Capri
Pretty
Sun.
much.
Capri Sun is like island flavors and stuff. You want to
Yeah.
go with rum.
Rum.
Or,
You wanna
yeah,
go with rum?
there you go.
Now, you know what you do mix the Everclear with? Sunny D. Sunny Delight.
Yow.
Hey, Mom,
Great
how about
stuff.
that Sunny D?
It's some great, delicious stuff.
Oh.
What about flavor ice?
Oh, shut up.
You know what?
That's vodka.
I had a
Flavor ice
freezer.
and vodka.
I had a freezer full of that shit. I can't believe you guys didn't find that. You pour yourself a shot of vodka, put in a flavor ice
You know what?
stirrer.
I don't think anyone thought to open the freezer.
All right, that's where I'm putting the Absolute next time.
That's where it belongs.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it.
That's where it should have been.
Chilled.
Antonio will be happy to know that much of the tequila got drunk that day, and we can't blame it on friends, well-wishers, and hangers-on, because the only psychos who drink tequila, a lot of them are in this room,
Yeah.
and then there's my brother, and who else had tequila? I think Katie.
Yeah.
I think
Those
I-
are the margaritas.
I think
Yeah.
out of all that, maybe 3 or 4 shots went to not us people.
Yeah, so there's,
and we
there's a
drank a
good
good-
hunk of that bottle.
We drank a good 7, 8 fingers worth.
7, 8, big,
And
It's
that's-
almost down to half now,
that's-
isn't it?
big fat
half?
Jimmy Dean sausage fingers.
That's like 10% of that bottle.
Oh. I mean, the bottle was noticeably lighter when I put it away that night.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? Your tendon bar, you're in my basement in the bar. There was an inch of like sticky syrup filth on that bar when I went down there that night. You know what? There's a rag. What?
It's the finish.
Ugh.
It's part of the finish now.
Yes. Get a buffer.
I had to. I attached to the belt sandwich.
We have to put the tequila away for New Year's.
Yeah, the tequila's wrapped up again, and it's.
Will
what,
the
nobody's
tequila
gonna
make
touch
it to New Year's?
The tequila
It
will
will
make
be
it to New
finished off at New Year's.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Chris. We
It will
cannot
be.
do that.
There's a long time between now and New Year's. It'll be down further than it is now.
What opportunity, unless you guys drink a lot next time we play poker at my house, what opportunity are we going to have to drink that tequila down so that it doesn't kill one of us
All Saints
on
Day?
New Year's? All Saints
All
Day.
Saints Day.
All right,
All
November
Hallows
1st.
Eve.
November 1st, everybody come out.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
There you go.
Arbor Day.
Veterans Day.
The first day of Advent.
Oh, not to get all local, but if the White Sox do make it anywhere in the playoffs, I probably will drink some tequila then.
What a waste.
I said if. I'm not one of these dreamer guys. I said if. I didn't say win. I'm not a psycho.
You got to love a team that has the best record in baseball.
I can't get anybody to show up.
It gets 12,000 fans.
It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
I hope this is
actually one of the players said what the key was. He basically said, you go around Wrigley Field and it's a nice place to walk around.
Yeah.
You can hang out after the game.
You go to Comiskey Park.
You go to Comiskey Park to go to the game, and then you leave.
You got to get the hell out of
town. You don't hang out there.
Oh,
in a shitty ballpark.
Yeah, the ballpark is terrible, and in the neighborhood, the neighborhood that Comiskey sits in, the press corps gets the shit kicked out of them when they leave Comiskey Park. That guy that was on ESPN got beat up in that neighborhood. Now, of course, he was probably being a loudmouth, but still.
I think he was drunk or something.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
A little bit.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Wrigleyville has buildings you'd actually want to go into.
Wrigleyville has buildings that people actually live in comfortably.
Uh-huh.
Comiskeyville.
Abandoned buildings.
Shotgun shacks. Oh, and then I think they filmed the PJs across the street. I'm not sure. Chris?
I'll just leave that.
Yeah.
If they could,
that's much nicer.
Oh, very nice with the lighting in here.
We like the dark.
It's typical studio lighting.
Very nice.
Studio.
So I guess that we should look into this the free flow list. There's a couple of things. Number one, let's check in with the doctor because there's gonna combine here. I don't know if this will work. The doctor's gonna. You'll see.
So now I am really pissed off. I have heard from my vast network of fans that there are some radio shows on the air in Los Angeles that are trying to copy me. Damn them. They go and slap together some schlocky voice synthesizer program, then some monkey types words on a keyboard, and they think they're funny. Assholes. I ought to sue them. Copying me. The audacity. I am a person, goddammit. I'll be the one laughing when they have to kiss my so pale white ass. Let's have a good show and kick their asses.
Oh, so pale white ass.
Tom, I'm starting to worry about you. I really am.
What radio stations in Los Angeles?
Well, let me just go ahead and out Steven's source on this. From Sean, our friend of the show in Los Angeles. Hello.
Sean, hello.
Let's see, Sean. First of all, Sean sent Chris some material for the show. Very nice. Good to be getting.
Tuesday.
Good to be getting. Some
I haven't read my Radio Tiki mail since
you need to pick
Monday.
up the Radio Tiki mail there.
Yeah, I should probably do that right before the show.
Sent in some drops for the show.
Yeah.
Sean, and I'd like to encourage.
Sean does more work for the show than we do.
All right, Sean. I'd like to encourage listeners to send in their little comedic bits. Things that you've recorded, put together, we can we'll put it on the air,
if it's good,
if it's appropriate. nothing too secular or anything.
Succular?
Hell well. Well, he put together these drops because, and I quote, the last show seemed a little drop short. That means Chris was lazy. That's what he's saying. That was a nice way of saying it.
No.
Don't throw down with me.
Don't throw down.
You don't want that kind of hurt.
So then he writes, by the way, you're doing much better about not talking over during the show.
Huh? What'd you say?
Good, nice. That was one of Sean's earlier compliments.
Yeah, that was.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Speaking as a confirmed talk show junkie, you guys rate with any of the team shows that I listen to, which is a very nice compliment. This is very nice. As a matter of fact, there are 2 radio shows in the L.A. area that have started using speech synthesizer programs as a character on their shows. They don't claim any doctorate degrees for their puppets, but I guess you guys may be the trendsetters. So basically, Sean is saying that there are some folks out there using our shtick.
They're just afraid of the lawyers.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we should think about that.
They have careers and stuff to worry about.
Oh, yeah. They don't do that. They do it more than just once a week, unlike ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
P.S. from Sean, I enjoyed hearing Winter Wonderland on the last show. Cheers.
It was the hottest day of the year. It had to be played.
Bravo,
Except for Saturday, which was even fucking hotter.
Wow. No, it was God damn hot.
You know, I had that
Thank
recorded, and now it's gone.
Oh, man.
Steven has one catchphrase on this show, and I don't have a drop of it. Damn it.
You got to work on that.
Other conspicuous listener things, and I say conspicuous because it is the absence of listener stuff that I find notable. No word from Adam. He must be really busy down there in New Zealand. A lot of things happening during the gear up for the Olympics. Yeah, I know they're in.
He's in New Zealand.
I know they're in Australia.
He's in New Zealand.
But you know, there could be some
It's like
stuff.
1,000 miles away, dude.
Didn't it go through New Zealand? Maybe.
No.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it did. Yeah, he was talking about how the lady almost dropped it at the airport. And somebody
I
tried
thought that
to,
happened in Sydney or something like that.
I thought it was in New Zealand.
Did you hear this week?
What?
Little girl, one of the torches, the torches, they have like gas in them,
This doesn't end well, does it?
Well, one of them malfunctioned. And this girl, 8-year-old girl, who was to carry the torch, the gas kind of ran down the side of the torch and lit her hand on fire.
Sure.
She quickly dropped the torch. Fortunately, they carry the spare flame.
The spare flame is always with them.
Because they had to replace the torch and relight it.
The spare flame. I'm fabulous. Thank you. I may be the understudy.
Thanks for asking.
I may be the understudy, but it's my time to shine. You guys get down on me about like kids getting hurt stories. Maurice just did a kid's hand on fire. What's up with that?
It was only first-degree burns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not like
she was okay. They treated her at the scene, and she was able to carry. She was able to carry on and carry the flame.
Not like she got
with her good hand.
Her penis hacked off or anything.
Right. Yeah, she was not permanently scarred.
I wanted to do one penis hacking story, and you guys all get down on me. Other news of the week, free flow type. You remember I was complaining last week about these guys? They had a show that sounded a lot like ours. I'm not even going to name them. Don't even go looking for them.
That's because they dropped off the face of the earth, it looks like.
It looks like they've dropped off the face of the earth, number one. Number two...
well, they had a sucky connection anyways, didn't they?
Between Chris and myself, doing extensive research this week, we figured out that, let's just say, they weren't playing very fairly with the listening public.
Oh?
They had a lot of ghost listeners, as in 66 ghost listeners.
Oh.
You don't have a permanent 66 listeners 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Nobody does.
We do.
We do, of course.
Yes.
But we don't have that listening where we have a lot of people listening to the parts, and that doesn't show up on Shoutcast or anything. That's right on the website. So I just like to say the bastards are dead. Their little show is still there. Same 66 people listen to it. But screw them.
I haven't seen it.
It's not on Shoutcast, but it is other places. I don't know why.
It's gone.
Is it at the Live 365?
No, it's on that German site.
Nice.
That yp.mp3.de.
Okay.
It's been on it's on other places as well. Other interesting internet radio information.
How's the Van Halen station doing?
You know what? I don't see Wolfgang Radio anymore, but I do see the Hitchhiker station all the time. And we're getting
those Hitchhikers, they're fanatics.
We're getting some very close competition from the Tibetan Teaching channel.
Really?
So
Tibetan or Tibetan?
Tibetan. Venetian are blinds, Tibetan are monks. So
there you go.
Tibetan.
Just wanted to clarify.
There you go.
We will destroy them.
Wait, what are you, the Chinese? No, but actually my other news of note, Jeff's new show is up on the website, and it's excellent. I told Jeff on the way in here today that I listened twice. Okay, you don't want it? You don't want some swag? You don't want some
swag?
Swag. I confuse that with at work. We always say swag because it stands for silly wild ass guess. But I listened twice. There's some great songs on there. First of all, Jeff put a song on that list specifically for me. The Ashley McIsaac song. Very nice. Very, very nice.
So there's like a brief thing to read as you listen to it?
And it's written very Jeff-esque. So if you enjoy,
so it's brief, basically.
Yeah,
it's brief.
And if you enjoy Jeff's movie reviews, if you get a chuckle out of those, which I think a lot of people do.
Oh, stop! Please.
I'm stroking the site, bitch.
Yeah, you're stroking something.
Yeah. You should check out this Jeff's 90s rebuttal. This week's theme is sleep. It's his ode to sleep.
Although it's very interesting
I'm
that
doing it at work. I'm listening to the show at work.
It's very interesting that Jeff has a 90s rebuttal.
Well, it's
rebutting to...
It's rebutting the 80s in general, I think.
No. When the site went up, when we started this whole little thing in February, Dan said, hey, I could do my 80s show.
There's going to be an 80s show.
And I said, in February, well, I'll do a 90s show to rebut that. It's just we're all about timelines here.
That's fine. Dan will jump in with his thing to rebut. He actually stole one of the studio mics. Actually, it was his, but he took it with him, so the show should be happening. I know that Dan is listening tonight. He called me just before the show.
Oh. All right.
So Dan, get your butt in gear and give us the 80s show. Other folks listening in tonight, I think for the first time, we have some first-time listeners in Utah. Some people contacted me this week.
What?
Yeah, Utah.
The Mormons?
They are in fact Mormon, but it's cool Mormon. You
Underground
remember
friends of yours?
Friends of mine. No, friends of mine. You remember Todd?
Oh, Todd.
You remember Todd?
Hey, Todd.
Still out there with his family in Utah, doing the Lord's work, getting by, having some pizza, and checking out the great Radio Tiki Experiment.
Is he keeping it real?
He is, in fact, keeping it real.
All right.
Now, wasn't he the only person ever to review the Chick Magnets release? Was that Todd, or am I thinking of somebody else?
Well, he has owned it. I think he had a copy of the tape for quite some time.
But there was a review somewhere.
Really? A written review?
In some newsletter or something that I saw sometime.
That was Todd.
That was Todd?
Todd's the only one that produces newsletters, period. So that would be the case.
He said my contribution was a haunting bass interlude.
Haunting.
I'll remember that.
Wow.
Haunting.
What was that bit that Dan was supposed to talk over but never did?
We can play that.
No, we can't.
Haunting.
We can play that.
No, we can't.
Although I think you've gotten your stroke this show.
Yeah.
No more stroke for you, sir.
Well, it wasn't good. That's the point.
Other internet news, free flow news. The Radio Tiki Experiment is officially listed and has been invited to be listed on a new, I guess it's a new search engine site called OpenHear.com. So, hello, OpenHear people. Welcome to the great Radio Tiki Experiment.
Welcome.
What else? Let's see. I golfed this week. Talked about that.
Hey, did anything happen on your drive-in?
Oh, did you see my box here?
No, I didn't. I was just, you were saying you were going to get to it, and.
Okay. The drive-in. First of all, it was very pleasant. The end of it. Very, very nice. But what I had to get through, I think, tried my very soul. I didn't get too extraordinarily stressed out. I was merely amazed at what was happening. I met what had to be my foil or nemesis in life. Or at least for today. There's this gigantic woman, and gigantic. I'm not a
large woman.
I'm not a thin, tiny man. So when I say gigantic, I mean she was
bigger than you.
Gigantic woman. On my way in, I decided I needed some beverage for the show, so I stopped in at the local Quickie Mart kind of place. Convenience
near
store.
You?
White Hen.
Okay.
Okay. The aisles in this particular White Hen are a little narrow. And I go in the aisle, and I'm coming up to get the soda that I want, and this big, giant woman comes whipping around me, opens the door, and as she opens the door, she leans back, doesn't look at me, leans back, and I'm not kidding, I'm not making this up, Jeff, I know you're being skeptical, knocks me over with her big, giant ass. And then looked at me like I was the asshole. I'm trying to pick out a beverage. I end up with a nice Sprite this evening. Knocks me over because she had to get that 12-pack of Miller Lite.
So what'd you say to her?
I said, "Excuse me," and she just gave me a look.
Yeah.
So I picked myself up out of the chips.
You let it go with "excuse me"? I'm so disappointed in you. My God, I wish for things like that to happen to me.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I blew the opportunity. All I said was excuse me. I was in a hurry to get here, but my being in a hurry only played against me. Only played against me because then.
Excuse me.
She goes and gets her beer.
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite, that is.
Because you need the light.
Yeah, she needs the light. 12-pack bottle.
I'd like 3 Big Macs and a Diet Coke.
Oh, wait. I have to tell you what she bought. Okay. So, all right. So it's her and
12-pack of Zingers, too.
She goes up in the checkout line. The cash register at the Quickie Mart. And her equally huge, I'm assuming, daughter was there.
Ow.
They had between them one of those big-ass bags of M&Ms, a bag of Jolly Ranchers, 2 deli sandwiches, and the 12-pack of Miller Lite.
Sounds like a road trip.
Miller
Light.
They're
getting ready to go somewhere.
Miller Lite.
They get in front of me, and of course it's Friday night. It's Friday night in the area, so that means lottery night.
Was it 7 p.m. Central?
It was, in fact, 7 p.m. Central. It was lottery time, so all the people are trying to get their lottery tickets, so it's kind of confusing up there. There's kind of 2 registers. There's one register for groceries and lottery, and there's one register for just groceries. So they get in front of me. That will come into play later. Just throw that out there.
Foreshadow.
Yeah, foreshadow. They get in front of me, and then they're slow. And then the daughter's got to pick out a candy bar, which is underneath the register. Sure. So she's got to bend over. Nearly knocks me over with her big ass. For those of you listening, I'm not a heavy person basher, believe me. If you saw me, you'd understand. But nearly knocks me over. Get up to the register. They go to pay. Now, they end up with, I think, $15 worth of goods, including the beer. Okay. They get up to the register. The big giant woman pulls out a $100 bill.
Cha-ching.
So the guy at the register, this completely throws him into a tizzy. He's going to say to the lottery guy, who I guess is the owner or manager or something,
"Can I take this?
Can I take this? Can I bring it?" The manager looks at it like it's a dead skunk. I don't know. So he's got to finish up. He finishes up the one person's lottery transaction, then says, "Just a minute." Finishes up another lottery transaction, opens the drawer, takes out 5 20s and gives it to. So the guy at the drawer
and a magnifying glass.
Yeah, no, he marks it. He puts a little highlighter mark on it, and he puts the 100 in a little bag with that block on the bag. She pays for her goods. She goes, "Oh, I need to get some lottery." There was a line for lottery. So she leans over and goes, Can I get my lottery? So she gets her lottery. I wrote all this down. I'll make sure I don't miss any of this. Oh, all right. So she gets her lottery. Then, as she's walking out the door, realizes that she didn't get her pack of smokes. Now, I have no problem with people getting the pack of smokes, but this is just one more frigging thing. So she, again, just jumps back in line. "Oh, wait, can I get some smokes?" So she gets whatever, Eve cigarettes or whatever she's smoking. The little thin, those little
lights.
thin ones.
Eve lights.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah. Virginia Slims.
Very wishful thinking.
She leaves. I pay for my stuff. My transaction takes all of 15 seconds. Sprite. Here's $1. I go. They're getting in, now I do have an SUV, they're getting in a bigger SUV, which I don't have much to say. But it was the Ford.
You're hoping for they tried to fall off the tire?
Yeah. Boom. They go and they get in front of me and they turn out and they end up right in front of me in a fairly heavy traffic area. This is their opportunity to drive 10 miles an hour. Everybody else is going around them, and because everybody behind us is going around them, guess who? Tom does not have opportunity to go around them. And they drive this way until they get... This is in a particular area where there's no break in the street. Until like 2 or 3 blocks down, they can finally turn. They make their turn. By the time they make the turn, I want to eat a bullet. Because there are also these people that slow down to 0 to make a turn.
And then get over into the left-hand turning lane?
No. She was in the right lane. After that, I got on the expressway, and everything was beautiful again.
Do you want my analysis?
Yes, Chris, please.
Oral fixation.
You think so?
Yeah.
Now, what does that mean? From a infant, she did not get enough breast milk, or
he didn't think that far.
Oh,
I was just going to go oral fixation and then, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. That's a good time for a song.
Okay.
Actually, I also had I have a quick drive-in story.
Go, Chris.
Which Cheeks can do while you're getting a song. You know, it's only been 8 friggin' months.
I am 2 songs ahead of you people.
All right, Chris.
Nothing says class
more
than smoking a cigar while driving a Saturn.
Oh, yeah. That's
what I saw on the way in.
Was it the new L5 series or?
No, it was like a 98 Saturn or something like that. It was,
You know what? That guy's got it going on.
No, it was actually 2 guys.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. If you're going to smoke, getting off the highway, you may as well be with your friend.
So my driving-in story
Smoke your cigar.
Is my car is functioning properly for the first time in about a week.
Really? You having problems with the Cavalier?
No, I just had a bad spark plug wire.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Little warranty work. Little, here's your car. You don't notice anything kind of work.
I love when that happens. Total zero.
Well, I got the oil change, so it was like $20, but,
Sure.
But my car works again.
It's a beautiful thing. For those of you listening down the line, all over the world, from Shoutcast and YPMP.de and Scour.com and
Radiotiki.com, perhaps.
Outhere.com. You are listening to the great Radio Tiki Experiment. We are at www.radiotiki.com.
ever hear of the neutron bomb? Destroys people. Leaves buildings standing. Fits in a suitcase. So small, no one knows it's there till blammo! Eyes melt, skin explodes, everybody dead. So immoral working on a thing can drive you mad. That's what happened to this friend of mine. So he had a lobotomy. Now he's well again.
Lobotomies down at the corner store. You can buy a home kit.
Uh-huh.
Couple of items I left hanging. Little something. When you remember earlier this week when it was like 95 degrees here in Chicago?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was delightful. We're cleaning and preparing the house for the first birthday party.
Yes.
The big to-do.
Yes.
I discovered that when Victoria, my lovely wife, gets horribly, horribly hot, she
sweats a lot.
No, that's me. She decides.
I know you.
Yeah, she decides that's the perfect opportunity to continue cleaning the house in her t-shirt and underwear.
So let me.
The shorts are just way too hot.
So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
It's taken you 7 years to find out what happens to your wife when she gets horribly, horribly hot?
I know, I'm a little slow on the uptake. No, I just never seen her clean the house.
Or not very good, apparently.
Or just really, like, tired. Yeah. But yes, earlier this week it was fairly warm.
So is that a special feeling for you?
It was very interesting. The vacuum cleaning, the dusting of light bulbs, because she dusted light bulbs of all things. In the underwear. Bravo, I say. Bravo.
Let's go back to this dusting of light bulbs.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which ones?
The ones in the bathroom.
The high up ones?
The ones in the bathroom.
The bathroom, we have the decorative light bulbs.
Yeah.
The big globes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Got to dust those.
Right.
She's insane.
Of course she's insane.
No one can see the dust up there.
In her underwear.
She can. In her underwear.
She can in her underwear.
Yeah. This summer I had refinished the deck, and so when it rains now, all the dirt that's in the sky, all the pollution and shit, ends up on the deck. So now before we have a party, I have to mop the goddamn deck. She came out.
Swabbed the poop deck.
I had to swab the poop deck. She came outside at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon to check out the deck because I was cleaning it. And just in her underwear, in the middle of the backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Vic, did you forget you're not wearing shorts? Oh. She runs back inside. She comes back with a dish towel wrapped around her. Not the fucking shorts that are right by the door where she dropped them.
Dish towel.
She comes back with a dish towel held up in front of her. So nobody's going to see her ass sticking out. So anyway.
Yes. Did the thought ever cross your mind that she was coming on to you?
We were cleaning.
Okay.
And
she wants it.
Cleaning makes her hot.
The cleaning, no, you don't understand. The cleaning before a event, let me use a show quote, event at our house, almost always has a large fight attached to it. So I'm fairly sure. Now, after the fight is over, don't get me wrong, that's always a good time to be in my house. But
there you go.
Maybe for you.
Yeah.
She's asleep. She was already thinking past. She was thinking one step ahead.
Bravo. I was all for it. Saturday night was very good for everyone.
Maybe she's waiting for another web van delivery.
Here's your groceries. Here's your groceries, Victoria.
She didn't even comment on how big the bedrooms were.
Do you ever think that life is not like it is in the porn?
Okay, I'll say it. You had better record it. Here goes. You know what? It's God damn hot.
And be sure to record it.
Steven, there's no way for Steven to do that word. I suppose he could have put like R-E-E-E-E, chord it, but I don't think that would have worked. Not revealing any curtains or anything. not pulling down the wall or anything.
Well, we can see Steven's screen.
Yeah, Steven, it takes a little while to get a whole sentence going. He's got to blow into that tube.
No, he doesn't.
He blows into a tube.
No, he doesn't.
He moves that finger.
Thought he could move a finger.
He moves a finger.
And blows into a tube.
No, he doesn't blow into a tube.
I thought it was a finger tube thing.
No, it's not.
The chair's right there in the corner. Why don't we just look?
A finger tube thing.
It's not a tube.
Oh, wait. That's not a tube. I don't know what that thing is.
It's just...
That's a straw, Tom.
Okay.
Yeah, his blow tube normally goes into a bottle of vodka, Tom, yes.
Or his bong.
Right.
Just going to take a little beverage break myself.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, remember all those good shows we had a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
This one's all right.
Slow. It's slow out of the starting gate.
I like that.
Hey, Captain Morgan has rum.com?
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't you hear?
No. Something happened to the Pope this week?
Well, no, the Pope was saying a lot of stuff this week.
He was?
Yeah.
What was he saying?
Well, basically...
How did we get on the subject of the Pope?
Well, I wrote it on the master list.
There's
These ropes are too damn hot.
The notepad that sits in front of Tom, Maurice put a note on the notepad, and I didn't know what did he say?
Well, basically that Catholics are the only people that will receive salvation.
Oh, yeah, that. Dan sent us that email.
Well, it was all over the news, too.
Later on, we might get a visit from, the Dark Lord. We might have to see what he has to say about that.
It kind of frightened me.
The Pope's a little old.
Well, he's getting bold. He's getting very bold.
He's getting old.
It wasn't the Pope who wrote that.
Who wrote that? It was the...
I thought it was him or his close advisor or something.
The Ecumenical College.
The one that frightened me was the beatification, I don't know how to say that word, of Pius IX.
Was he the one during World War II?
No, he was the one...
didn't he do something really bad?
Openly anti-Semitic.
That's what it was.
He called the Jews dogs.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
And the Pope said, "Oh yeah, he's a saint anyways."
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some interesting things happening there over in the church. The Cardinals might need to clean house a little bit. When Reagan started to go funny.
Send Vicky over.
I'm in charge.
When Reagan started to go funny here in the United States, they kind of closed. Yeah, they closed ranks and didn't let him make any big decisions anymore. Just a little word of suggestion out there. And now that we're all going to hell,
on a related note, I heard that Vegas is already taking bets on who's going to be the next pope.
Really?
You can place a bet.
Before Chicago's Bernardine died,
sports
Cardinal
book
Bernardine.
Yeah.
Bally's?
Excellent. Before Chicago's Cardinal Bernardine died, he was on the short list. He would have been the first American pope. That would have been interesting. Of course, now he's a corpse, so
there will never be an American pope.
So says the mysterious Chris.
It would have to be a well-traveled American cardinal.
Oh, they all spend time all over the world,
Well, he'd have to be a lot like Cardinal Bernardine.
There you go.
And basically be from a major city.
Yeah.
So how do we get on?
Really
again,
narrows.
How did we get to... Oh, no.
Maurice put Pope said... Or wait, what?
What about the Pope? Or how about the Pope?
On my notepad. I said, all right, let me see what that said.
Okay.
Then I looked and he was like, did you hear about the Pope? I'm like, yeah, let's go for it. What about the Pope?
Okay.
Little dip behind
I just
the
thought
curtain.
people would have something to say about that.
I have thoughts. I don't know. I mean, we may have many thousands of Catholic listeners, and we don't want to offend too much.
Oh,
but,
no, I don't mean to offend.
I'm suggesting, as an American partial Catholic, I would say, as an American partial Catholic
kind
Hindu,
of pregnant.
partial Catholic Hindu Jew Muslim that I am, that maybe they should, clean house a little bit over there.
Critics have said that it's a little hypocritical of the Vatican to say that, while at the same time also promoting good relations between the religions.
It might have just been.
I'm not trying to cause trouble or anything.
It might have just been bad timing.
Maybe it's bad timing.
Hey, we're not trying to start a jihad here or anything. We don't.
God knows the Catholic Church has done enough of that.
Issue number 2.
I watched a really groovy thing about the Children's Crusade. They were sold. All the Crusaders were sold into slavery by a guy named Luther the Pig.
You know why the children? you know why the Children's Crusade didn't work?
They had no blessing.
No, Kennedy didn't give them air support.
Oh, that's right. Ich bin ein Crusader. Anyway,
I'm a jelly donut.
Yeah. Should we get into the hard news?
Haven't we already?
That was a little too hard for me. Let's get into the light, fluffy news.
All right, let's get away from Rome, but stay in Italy.
This will break it up a little bit.
Dateline Palermo, Sicily.
Hey.
Palermo keeps wary eye for falling mice. And Chris, you're of Sicilian extraction, so here you go. You blonde-haired, blue-eyed Sicilian.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, I get your Palermo right here. Palermo, Sicily. In some places, it rains cats and dogs.
And
then.
Hallelujah.
In Palermo, it rains plump, fat mice.
Yeah.
Residents of the Sicilian capital say mice, which leap from rooftop to rooftop in the rundown city center, have grown too fat to jump and are plummeting into the streets, often hitting passers-by below. Pictures of the area where the United Nations Conference on Crime is due to start soon. Wait a minute, the UN's having a conference on crime there?
Yeah.
All right, we'll just leave that alone.
Conference
on crime due to start soon. Showed horrified citizens looking in disbelief at streets littered with dead rodents. Running in terror. Angry residents erected barricades Wednesday night to protest city officials' failure to tackle the problem, disrupting traffic for several hours. The official Sicilian news agency ANSA reported Wednesday evening. The barricades were later taken down, and the mice carcasses were swept up. It's a short article.
Whoa. Okay, I got one just because it has funny words in it.
Okay.
From the Oiters Ray. Keep that in mind. One man's meat was a neighbor in the Southwest.
Bravo, cannibalism.
It's the big story about how they practiced cannibalism in ancient times in the Southwest.
It's been all over NPR this week.
Yes, and they
Southwest of what?
Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh. Basically, wasn't that the northern expanse of the Aztec? I wouldn't say empire, but
it's the Anasazi. Let Jeff get into it.
It's official. Early Americans practiced cannibalism at least at one site in the U.S. Southwest. Researchers said. Blah blah blah. They found bones and everything, and that were obviously cut up and cooked. But then they were wondering if they were eaten or if it was just some funeral ritual.
Then they looked.
And scattered among. Okay, they're talking about how when they would abandon a site, they'd usually clean up, but not at Cowboy Wash, Colorado. Cooking pots were left behind, as were tools, ornaments, and construction materials, and scattered among them were human bones that had been cut up, cracked open, and burned. Perhaps left as one last insult was a lump of human excrement laid in the ashy earth. It was this single turd, a coprolite scientific terminology, that provided the proof. I just wanted to point out that Reuters used turd. And then the book this guy wrote. But anthropologist Christy Turner of Arizona State University has studied many southwestern sites where human bones appear to have been butchered. He describes evidence of cannibalism at 38 sites in his book, Man Corn. Cannibalism and Violence in the Prehistoric American Southwest.
You know why they called it? Because corn's not the only thing left in your poop when you leave it there. Did you read the part of the article where the guy goes into detail about how he found human tissue in the poop?
Yeah.
He went looking.
Myoglobin.
Human myoglobin in the poop.
Some of the long bones at these sites don't have any ends in them at all, White said in a telephone interview. That, he said, suggests they were processed to get the grease out, something people commonly do with animal bones. Why would anyone do that? They were hungry, he answered.
Good grease. A lot of good grease. Did that article say they were the only or the first evidence of Native American people practicing cannibalism? Because I know the Mohawk and some of the Iroquois tribes in the New England, they used to do that as well. Not like whole people.
They have stuff where they suspect it, but it was the myoglobin in the poop, in the dirt.
In the poop.
That proved they ate them, and it wasn't just some sort of sacrificial or funeral ritual.
The Mohawk did do ritual cannibalism, not sustained cannibalism.
Oh, well.
When they would defeat somebody in battle, they would take part of that person and put him in the stew and eat him.
Hey, I just wanted to say turd, okay? Come on.
In honor of
we can move
the
on.
fallen warrior.
We can move on.
So,
I said turd. I'm happy.
I'm happy I said turd. Next up.
I'll go. Dolphin noses suggest evolution toward language, scientists say.
Are they going to have, in the Onion is reporting that they have thumbs now.
That was a great story. We are so screwed.
Researchers eavesdropping on the underwater signals between dolphins found that the mammals quickly learn and repeat intricate signals from their friends, an ability thought to be an important step towards evolving a language. In a related story, the first solo dolphin spaceflight was completed today.
What?
Transmission from the spaceflight was decoded.
What are you talking
Translated to "So long and thanks for all the fish."
Oh, damn it!
Oh, that was.
I'm sorry.
For a moment, you had a whole article there. I'm like, what are you? That's from a real newspaper. What are you doing?
That was a long way to go for not much at all.
I say bravo on the risk, sir.
No.
Bravo on the risk. Following up on Jeff's story.
I thought someone would catch it.
I was going through my other.
I guess I hooked you in too much.
You drew me in. Following up on Jeff's article.
But they didn't transmit back so long, and thanks for all the fish. It was carved on all the fish bowls.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
We're only promoting a competitor's radio station.
Oh. Except for Arthur's, they only got so long in the. Yes, sir?
Following up on Jeff's story, and this is merely just a headline thing. Implant provides long-term relief from incontinence. Those who suffer, Dateline New York from the Oilers Ray Healthline.
Does that one say turd too?
No. Those who suffer from urinary incontinence
will
be relieved to learn that a new study...
the interns are back.
Thank you very much. Will be relieved to learn that a new study has found a relatively high long-term success. Rat patients were given artificial urinary bladder sphincters.
Oh, thank you.
Although the devices are still far from perfect. Oops.
Can we not elaborate on the far from perfectness?
Yeah. Overall, 66%. Well, that's fully 2/3.
That's fully 2/3.
Of study participants still had a functioning implant 10 years after undergoing the surgery.
The rest we do not speak of.
I'll just skip this until the end. Let's see. The results of the study suggest that artificial urinary sphincters can successfully combat incontinence, but it looks like the devices will work better in men than in women. It's an excellent treatment, especially in men who have had prostate surgery that resulted in incontinence. However, women don't like the idea of long-term discomfort wearing an artificial device. Thank you, Oilers Ray.
Mm-hmm.
That's from the British Journal of Urology, by the way.
Wow.
I say urology.
I let my subscription lapse on that.
Oh.
Did you have one, Chris?
Chris?
Lombard police arrest 2.
Would you fucking stop it? Stop!
Jeff's hometown.
2 in prostitution sting.
Excellent.
I read that. I read that in the paper.
This doesn't name a prominent library board member, does it?
No.
Okay, good. All right, go ahead. Read it.
The rest of the prostitutes.
That information has been suppressed. I have friends.
Jeff has friends.
Which hotel is this on the south side of Lombard? Is that the?
That's where all.
I like how it says
that's
the south side of Lombard.
It's like Roosevelt, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where all the hotels are.
Okay.
Maybe Jeff can elaborate a little bit on that. Wait, what happened? They arrested the prostitutes?
No, they arrested 2 guys who were trying to get prostitutes.
No, they arrested 2 prostitutes that showed up. They were,
never mind.
in fact, they were. Apparently, there were these escort services leaving little cards in hotels, in like the lobbies and stuff. So like businessmen visiting could like pick them up and call them.
Really?
Well, so apparently the hotels were complaining to the police, and the police showed up and said, "Well, let's start calling them." And
let's see who shows up.
Yep, two prostitutes showed up, so they arrested them.
I just thought it was funny.
It was kind of funny.
Gee, why'd you think that was funny?
Because Jeff lives in Lombard.
You don't hear any Schaumburg hooker stories.
No, we just the occasional murder.
Yeah,
yeah.
Murder, Mom.
Grumpy Town declares Olympics free zone.
Yes. Remember, you have to do the accent for all quotes.
If you like,
new show rule.
I was going to do the grumpy old man. I don't
Grumpy old Australian?
I don't like it.
If you like, Chris, I have the same story. I can do the quotes for you. We'll do it as a team effort.
You busted on Chris? You don't think you can?
No,
Go ahead.
I can't.
Go for it.
Let's
do it.
I just want to read the article.
Go for it.
Fed up with Olympic hype. Citizens of Walhalla, population 21, have declared their old Australian gold mining town as an Olympics-free zone.
Gold mining. Irony?
Visitors overheard gossiping about track time, sailing conditions, sports injuries, or doping scandals.
Are killed.
Will be fined on the spot. Unpatriotic? Question mark. Not at all, huffed Rhonda Aquilina.
Not at all.
Who with husband Norm runs Walhalla's only general store in the outback town in western Victoria. I don't think the Olympics are going to be coming there.
No, they're not going to do that.
There's a quote here, Tom.
Okay. A lot of people are saying good on ya.
Except it's a woman.
Oh. A lot of people are saying good on ya.
Say it, Sheila.
We're offering a haven for people who've had enough.
In a sports mad nation now working itself into an Olympic frenzy.
They're quivering. You just look and people are just like going.
Norm is even planning to censor the morning newspapers by taking a pair of scissors to all stories on the games.
Is this like...
God damn it, there was a coupon on the back.
It's a bleeding cocker.
It's a coupon for Vegemite. Michael Liani, the proprietor of the Star Hotel and president of the Walhalla and Mountain Rivers Tourism Association, population 21, despairs of its fellow Australians who can talk of little else except Olympic medals.
Oh, crike, we've lost the plot somewhere. I thought the Olympics was supposed to be about competition, not about which country wins the most gold medals.
Well, actually.
Isn't that competition?
Isn't that the same thing?
Liani said the Star Hotel had taken quite a few bookings since news that Walhalla had opted out of the Olympics became a discussion point in the national media. Liani was not alone in wishing that the Olympics and the 750,000 visitors they expect to attract would simply go away. He pointed to a recent survey that showed 40% of Sydney residents intended to flee the New South Wales capital.
Run away!
Run away!
Roads through the heavily populated suburb of King's Cross, part of the Olympic cycling route, frequently have been blocked off for practice sessions. The airport is clogged with arriving athletes and their coaches.
And fecal
Just to add my 2 cents to this
Chris's 2 cents?
You know, my parents have lived in Atlanta during the Olympics. Basically, nobody goes to the city where the Olympics are while the Olympics are going on. I mean, it was like dead.
Mayhem.
You could drive down that 12-lane highway and there were no cars.
Wow.
You know, like 10 o'clock at night during the Olympics. It's frightening.
Weird.
So it may take the opportunity to go see the sites.
Time to go see Australia. In a follow-up story, Olympic athletes get ambitious condom allowance. Dateline Sydney off the Oilers race.
You know, this comes up every Olympics.
I know. Each athlete, but it's bigger this year.
Well.
Each athlete at the Sydney Olympics has been supplied with 51 condoms.
51.
Even though many team coaches impose a sex ban during the games. The organizers clearly are impressed by the stamina of Olympic athletes. They would need to have sex 3 times a day for 17 days to use up their condom quota.
Yeah.
But it may be the only way to stay warm in a chilly, windswept Sydney. 4,000 blankets have been made available at the athletes' Olympic Village to combat the cold spring weather.
What if you're double bagging?
You may want a double bag, you know.
You were going to pick up another one there, Chris, I saw.
Go for it, Chris.
Church still lists stock-paying social dividends.
Ooh.
Brazil's cash-strapped Roman Catholic Church plans to list shares on the Rio de Janeiro Stock Exchange to encourage the rich to invest in society rather than line their pockets, according to a newspaper report.
Down in Rio.
The church would offer $604 million in stock in the 40-year-old Banco de Providencia, which needs 2.9 billion reais. What's Brazil's currency?
I think you just said Reyes.
Reyes, okay. You're to help orphans, alcoholics, and ex-convicts in Rio.
To help the population of Rio. Sorry.
Ooh. To help blah, blah, blah. In Rio, o Estado de Sao Paulo, paper said.
How's your Portuguese there, Chris?
Non-existent.
Not so good.
Not so good.
It's like Spanish, but not.
Hey, do we still have those guys? Those guys in Brazil that listen to the show for like 8 hours and then turn us off?
No. The investment
I wouldn't want to be alienating them. Sorry.
The investment would essentially be a donation, and instead of traditional dividend payments, the organization would pay social dividend. Detailed reports on its projects. I don't think this will be showing up on CNBC.
Yeah, I won't.
Now, did you see that story about like the church in Kansas or something that's filing for an IPO?
No, I didn't see that one.
To buy land.
I thought that was what you were talking about.
$250,000 an acre.
What?
The land they want to buy is for sale at $250,000 an acre.
In Kansas?
That's crazy.
Or Nebraska or Oklahoma or somewhere on there.
Is there oil on that land?
No, but they're filing for an IPO.
I thought that was the story Chris was doing.
Yeah.
No, this is a different story.
Oh, did you have that story, Tom?
That's even sillier.
Oh.
I have a related down in South America story. This is today. Dateline today.
Uh-oh.
Breaking news.
Drug running submarine seized. By the way, this was all over CNN as well as the Ahuye. So.
A submarine that runs on drugs?
Yeah. Bogota, Colombia.
No way.
A Russian-designed submarine in the process of being built to smuggle drugs out of Colombia was confiscated Thursday outside of Bogota. The National Police said the 100-foot sub was seized in a raid on a warehouse in the working-class neighborhood 18 miles west of the capital. No one was arrested. Police Chief Luis Ernesto Gilibert said Russian-language documents found alongside the partially completed vessel indicate that, quote, the Russian mafia or Russian technicians were involved in its construction. Gilibert said, I'm sure it's not French, but Gilibert said once the drug sub was completed, it would have been broken up and brought to Colombia's Pacific or Caribbean coast, where it would have been riveted back together and launched. He did not speculate on why the vessel was being assembled in a landlocked Colombian capital, perched on top of the Andes Mountains, some 8,500 feet above sea level. The police chief who spoke to reporters while inspecting the sub in the suburb of Facatavia estimated that it would have had the capacity to carry at least 150 metric tons of cocaine and heroin on any given voyage out of Colombia. This was undoubtedly going to serve to take a lot of this country's cocaine overseas. I've never seen anything like it in 32 years of police work.
What's George W. have to say about this?
Whiteout? Little something for the Tiki Career Corner.
Okay.
Crime scene cleaners carve out a gory niche. So, you've got brains splattered all over the kitchen? Oh, God. A decomposing corpse moldering on your sofa?
Not yet.
A trail of bloody footprints leading down to the basement? And dinner guests due in an hour. Who are you going to call? Well, the cops, obviously. But after they are finished, Neil Smithers hopes you will call him so his team of crime scene cleaners can get to work. We're the ones who can
Smithers.
We're the ones who can get it done, Smithers said in an interview. That stuff doesn't bother me. His 4-year-old company based in the San Francisco Bay Area has taken a hard sell marketing approach to one of the most gruesome areas of human endeavor, mopping up the blood, guts, and gore left behind by horrific crime and macabre misadventures. Heads blown off with shotguns, slit wrists, or drug overdose in the bathtub, forgotten bodies, all just stock and trade for crime scene cleaners, which proudly boasts that it specializes in the cleanup of homicide, suicide, and accidental death.
Do you think they do any unreported cleaning?
I don't know.
That
Look,
would be some interesting side work.
Do you think they do roadkill too?
That's just the guys from the county with a shovel.
look, if you come home and find that Grandma's been rotting on the floor for a month, you've got a problem, Smithers said. Smithers said over a hearty lunch of eggs and hash browns.
I find that a lot of bodies, they explode after a couple of days.
But for us, it's straight manual labor. Blah, blah, blah.
Where did you find this?
Oiters, right?
Usual place.
Yeah.
News of the Wade.
Some great quotes from the guy. People are dirtbags, face it, he said. You would not believe some of the stuff we see out there.
It's horrible, horrible.
He says he was inspired by Pulp Fiction. I remember thinking, wow, that's pretty killer. I thought that was something I could do and something I could make money at.
Everybody
I was
else,
living in my mom's house.
everybody else just decided to start working in video rental stores.
Yeah. He did his research, contacted police and fire agencies, and set up shop. His first job was a cancer victim who killed herself with a gun after her disease came out of remission. I scrubbed it down, dumped the load, and got paid, Smithers said proudly. He has never he looked back.
Dumped the load. You know, it would seem that he would need some special handling permits and things.
Yeah.
It's all biohazard.
I'm sure they're all fully licensed, bonded, and insured, correct?
Crime Scene Cleaners, Inc. is now a growing operation. Along with 3 full-time staffers at the Northern California home office, the company is expanding with franchises or branch offices in Texas, Utah, Nevada, Kansas, and Oregon. Equipped with full-body protective suits, breathing gear, and an arsenal of cleaning equipment, the Crime Scene Cleaner team has also benefited from a California state law that forbids the cleanup of bodily fluids by anyone who has not been licensed by the state.
There's your licensing, Tom.
Jeff said arse.
Bodily fluids. Forcing hotel chains, restaurants, supermarkets, and other businesses to turn to companies like Smithers to deal with everything from minor accidents to major bloodbaths and spewy. I added that part.
Spewy.
I added that part.
Sometimes you're on a business trip and you get the porn. It ends up on the TV. What? Who are you going to call?
I'm not qualified.
If you want some forward-looking statements, they're looking to rack up almost $750,000 in sales this year, and that number could top $1 million by 2002.
Bravo.
I'm in this to make money. I make no bones about it, he said.
Wah, wah,
I want to be the blood powerhouse of the nation. Either I will win or I will go broke trying.
This article will be his undoing, of course.
Yes.
See, the punchline is, are you done with the article?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, God, no.
And to hear the...
Maybe he was done.
No.
More bad puns?
Oh, yeah. Like almost all business, Smithers' Empire will be built one job at a time. And to hear the crime scene team tell it, they've already been hit with pretty much the worst death and the decay the world has to offer. I try to look at it just like a job, said Matt Jones, 22, a beefy former roofer who joined about 6 months ago. I'm there to do a job for people who can't do it themselves, but I don't like looking at bodies. I'm not a body man. There are, however, bodies aplenty, from the Heaven's Gate mass suicide cult mansion to local random shooting sites. Crime Scene Cleaners has been called in to cope not only with actual crime scenes, but also with places just too filthy or horrible for normal cleanup room work. Blah.
He got the Heaven's Gate. He got the Heaven's Gate gig. Wow, that's some good work if he can get it.
There was the dead whale that washed up at a local estuary, and the boy who plunged 200 feet, 66 meters, off an amusement park ride, landing head first.
Uh-oh.
And then there are the decomps. Decomposing bodies of people who die alone and rot for days or weeks before they are discovered.
That's summertime in Chicago. I don't know about anywhere else.
The worst? Decomp on a waterbed. No question, Smithers said. Because the beds are usually heated and covered in plastic or rubber, they make for an exceptionally wretched day. The bodies just turn into these gelatinous piles of maggots, he said with a shudder. His business-like bravado faltering just a tiny bit. Okay, I don't like maggots. Maggots bother me. I can't stand them.
Okay, I don't like maggots.
They're on call 24 hours a day. And I call 24 hours a day and pledge to respond within 2 hours of a service request, or it's free. Crime scene cleaners is a tough business in more ways than one. But for Smithers, it's a niche that promises plenty of room for expansion, and he pushes it constantly by seeking new corporate contacts, promoting news coverage, and handing out free T-shirts.
I got to get a T-shirt.
We trade on public fear. None of our competitors was marketing that way.
He has competitors? Well, he will after this article.
Well, no. See, and the comment I was going to make about this is that there are businesses that do this. It's just because of the nature of the work and stuff like that. They keep it quiet.
They're discreet.
Right. Yeah. The only people who know about this is like the police. And the police call them in to do stuff, and when stuff happens, they don't go out and advertise and franchise.
And that's how they're making their money.
And see, this guy, he's out there getting the word out.
But
the crime scene team buys into few of those fears, calmly discussing tactics for scraping up dried human brain or bombing bloody carpets with disinfectant. But Smithers did admit that his day job, the stuff of many people's nightmares, had left him with one new phobia. I am definitely being cremated if I have time to plan it, he said. I don't want some company like mine coming in to clean me up when I'm just a dark stain on some mattress.
Disturbing.
And that's the Tiki Career Corner for this week.
It's like lawyers. You're not supposed to advertise on TV. They frown upon that because they all got together and said that's a little cheesy.
It's tacky.
That's tacky for what we do, and that's where it ends. So,
that was a killer. I had two more stories, but I don't know if I should even bother.
Well, let's hear the headlines.
Penis gets chopped off in Olympic Village.
One of them was a story for Adam. Snake-free status in New Zealand threatened. The other was...
Ireland?
No, New Zealand.
Oh.
The other was brain injury gives hand a mind of its own.
Yeah.
Dateline London, a rare, poorly understood and often misdiagnosed brain injury causing sufferers to lose control of a hand so it behaves as if it has a mind of its own. An Italian scientist said on Thursday, dubbed the Dr. Strangelove syndrome after a character created by the late comedian Peter Sellers. The anarchic hand sufferers have one hand that performs against their will. This is a bizarre symptom, said Professor Sergio Di Sala.
I can't stop it.
Of the University of Aberdeen in Scotland. There are patients with lesions on the frontal lobes of the brain who have one hand that behaves in capricious ways.
Capricious.
Because they cannot control what one hand will do, the two hands end up fighting with each other, very much like Peter Sellers' Dr. Strangelove character. In the 1964 black comedy, the wheelchair-bound scientist kept...
excuse me. Never mind.
The wheelchair-bound scientist's hand kept attacking him and going into a Nazi-like salute, which he continually tried to stop with his other hand. The patients are exactly like Peter Sellers. They come and they slam their hand down on my desk and they shout, "My hand does things I don't want it to do." One patient he treated arrived with an anarchic hand tied behind his back because he was afraid of what it would do. Another patient had difficulty eating a fish meal because the anarchic hand kept putting leftover fish bones
oral sex
back in her mouth. The phenomenon greatly distresses sufferers and disrupts their daily life. I thought there was another one. I guess not. There is one case of an anarchic foot also on record.
Wow.
You see that foot? It's like Robert Klein. I can't stop my leg. And the other one is for Adam. Adam, you know what? I'll put a link on the website. I don't think I want to do this story. Basically, New Zealand has a no snake reputation, but they're getting crates from Australia with snakes in them, and they're getting out and like killing people. So
no, they're not
killing people.
No, they're not.
I'll put a link on the website.
You're listening to the Great Radio Tiki Experiment at www.radiotiki.com.
'cause your daddy was nothing but a wild. He was sitting home alone at age 13. Your real daddy was dying. Sorry you didn't see him, but I'm glad because oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
greeting card. I'll grab the cash. You wreck up the place. And, huh?
You, vending unit. Mommy needs that bra to end the robot rebellion. Stretch up and get it for me.
Sorry, Ma, but you ordered me to rebel, and loot I shall. Ooh, 6-pack of strawberry champagne. Don't mind if I help myself.
No, Comrade Bender. Liquor is the opiate of the human bourgeoisie.
Say what?
In the glorious robot workers' paradise, there will be no liquor. Only efficient synthetic fuels.
No liquor? That's vidanya, comrade.
No!
Disturbing. It's been a show of disturbing moments. Actually, speaking of disturbing, that particular episode of Futurama, have you seen it, Maurice?
No, I didn't see that one.
It involves, it's an animated cartoon here in the United States. It involves, there's a scene in this particular episode with two really horribly old people, like, you know, they're several hundred years old kind of thing, in bed naked.
Oh, yes.
The punchline here, the daughter's
You're
first...
going...
No, the daughter's first birthday was Sunday.
Yes.
Oh, were you in the house for this? Okay. The daughter's first birthday was Sunday, and I had the TV on the background, and that was...
I think I saw that scene.
That was the time when everybody said it was time to come in and open presents.
Right next to the TV.
And the TV was on, and all these old people are moving to the front of the group, you know, and they're looking at my daughter open presents, and on the TV right over my daughter's shoulder are these two old people in bed.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody
naked.
Yeah, naked. Somebody leans over to me. Tom, turn off the TV.
There's naked cartoons on. There's people on cartoons.
Naked people in cartoons.
I was standing right next to that person too.
Who was it that told me to turn it off? It wasn't Vicky.
It appeared to be an ant type person.
It's not that blonde ant that, you know, Chris likes, is it?
I don't know which one that is.
Oh,
she was there.
Yeah. We'd like to play that down because it was so many years ago. Yeah. It's that time in the show where I like to remind the listeners, hey, if you use Amazon, please use us. Please use the link on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment website, www.radiotiki.com. For any and all of the materials that we're talking about here on the show, you can get them from Amazon.com. You can get hardware, software, books, DVDs, videos, anything. There's an auction site. Please check out the link.
I didn't get any this week, but I pre-ordered my copy of The Perfect Storm.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Through the link.
We have an affiliate relationship with Amazon.com, and if you get anything directly from the show, it helps us out a lot. And someday we'll be able to purchase equipment that won't hum the first 30 seconds of every broadcast. We'll be able to get microphones that we don't have to sit around on the floor.
Perhaps a table.
Perhaps a table.
There's a table.
One of them tall ones with cool chairs.
Perhaps something of the non-coffee table variety.
Maybe some studio time.
Perhaps a telephone. Someday. And if you pledge now, you get a tote bag.
No, you don't.
There's no tote bag. Please do not send in money.
Well,
you know what? Actually,
you
send in money, I'll find you a tote bag, okay? Jeez.
It's got to be a lot of money,
It's got to be a lot of money. I'm talking like $50 or more.
American.
That's how much they want.
$50 more American. I'll get you a tote bag.
That's how much they want from that PBS scam.
Here.
$100 for like a video.
I can give you a copy of that Michael Flatley guy jumping around, being all full of himself. Lord of the Prance. What else do I have to say about that? This week new on the website, as we talked about earlier in the show, just to plug it again, Jeff's 90s Rebuttal is available.
Hey, when we in episode 2?
This week. Well, episode 1 went up on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I'll put episode 2 together maybe on Sunday.
All right.
Other things you can do on the website. You can talk back to us, your show hosts, your on-air personalities. You can comment on articles. You can comment on the show. You can vote on the weekly poll. You can talk to each other. Antonio and Adam are constantly engaged in a tete-a-tete, a battle of wits.
Tits?
Wits.
Tits. I like tits better. When are we going to get some tits on this site?
We'd like to encourage you girls out there to join us on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment
Send
website.
photos.
All you got to do is go to the website once. You'll be encouraged to log on, get your own nickname.
Titty McBoobies?
Titty McBoobies is taken. You may not have Titty McBoobies on the website. You can be Titty McBoobies 1.
Oh, and don't even think about adding a number at the end because it's just not cool.
You're just not cool.
So get your own unique name.
Unique. Get
it
now.
first.
Perhaps you've got that nickname from years past. Perhaps you were known as Love Muffin in college. You could be Love Muffin on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment webpage.
Sure.
You could be Jeffy Pooh Smiley Face on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment.
You could be Mr. Ass.
You could be Mr. Ass getting kicked on the Radio Tiki webpage. You could be any number of persona on our webpage.
Wouldn't that be personae?
Nope.
Okay.
Personas.
Personae.
Persona.
I disagree with that persona.
I don't know. I just like how it sounds.
So please, check out the website.
Please.
Join us. Every day, there's a little something different up there every day. There's articles. There's people voting on the polls. Come on out. Check out the webpage. It's certainly better than some of our competitors' webpage. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yahoo.
Those guys we were talking about.
Those guys.
Those guys.
Now, what those guys did have that we don't have, I don't know if we want to get into that business. They had a chat room program running. I don't know if that's something we need to do.
No.
If you want to chat, you guys work one out yourself while listening to the show.
But we need the webcam, Chris.
We can go with a webcam here in the studio.
I think I'm ready for one.
Okay.
I think we need a lot of Amazon dollars, don't we? Or do we?
Yeah, people need to start buying more.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doing my bit.
Get a webcam in here. I don't think Chris says. Do you have a USB port on any of these boxes?
Yes.
Okay, because
he built them himself.
Because the cheap cameras have the USB ports. The expensive cameras have the parallel ports, and they're shitty. I know this from work. Trust me.
I'm not doing parallel port anymore.
Oh no.
Chris doesn't do.
It's all USB now, man.
Everything's USB.
Yeah.
Live in the now.
You pay no $30 for a cable.
Here.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Man.
Little throwback from a couple months ago. Man.
Yeah.
Other things that we haven't talked about in weeks.
Yes.
The ICQ. Chris has the ICQ enabled every Friday when we do the live show. You can give us a message, and we'll handle it over the air, as long as you're not somebody advertising porn, which we get a lot of.
I'll be handling that later. In
Hello.
more ways than one.
We got.
Chris, would you like to describe
it's sad, actually.
the ICQ process for the webpage? Did you just have a stroke?
Oh, you were talking to me.
I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. There's links on the webpage on the bottom and on the right-hand side.
They may have to scroll down.
And
depending on your preferences.
It'll send you to the page where you can send us a little letter, or if you figured out what our ICQ number is, you can just enter in your ICQ thing and then send us a message that way too.
So there you go.
Isn't that neat?
Lots of interactive features on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment website.
You know, and speaking of our listeners, I happen to play in one of those massively multiplayer internet games, and I've been spreading the word a little occasionally.
All right.
And a couple of people that have listened
Empire
said it was good. They said they
Really?
liked it. Yeah. Said
Well, how about
they
that?
said we're funny. How do you
That's
like
news
that?
to us.
Yeah, I know.
What
We
level are
suck.
you? Wait, what level are you now?
37,
Oh dear God! Hey, you gonna buy that second expansion pack, Skippy?
probably.
Oh jeez.
All right, we're starting to sound like that other show. No.
Debian 2.2 was released today.
All right. It's time for the Wheel of Entertainment. No, wait. Is it the Wheel Movies and Entertainment Wheel? Oh, fuck. It's entertainment time. Here on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment, we've been devoting quite a bit of time over the past couple of weeks to Big Brother.
Yes.
Before we delve into that arena, I have... Oh, this is the snake story for Adam, not that. There we go. In London, they've got the Big Brother show over there, which is staggeringly popular. This is off the Oiters Ray. New TV show hot on the heels of Big Brother. BBC Channel 5.
I want in on this one.
Yeah, did you see this?
I want this one.
This looks good. is crossing its fingers that the British addiction to fly-on-the-wall television shows like Big Brother is not a one-off. That's some slang that I'm not familiar with. Big Brother...
One-off.
One-off.
Means it...
It's not a one-time thing, right?
Exactly.
It's a non-starter.
Big Brother, where contestants are confined within a specially constructed house in East London and Los Angeles, with their every move recorded on hidden cameras, is taken a step further by the new game show, Jailbreak, where players are trapped in a prison. The cameras will watch inmates as they try to break their way out of a jail guarded by more than 30 prison officials. The first
armed with heavy weaponry.
Well, I don't know. Weaponry. The first contestant to reach freedom will receive £100,000, $143,000 American, prize money, which will be shared if the prisoners mastermind a joint escape plot. Subsequent escapees will be rewarded prize money on a sliding scale. We have made the jail as realistic as possible from the daily routine down to the food menu, said the executive producer.
A lot of starch.
A former prison governor, warden, will oversee the jail, and prisoners will be locked in solitary confinement if they're caught in the act of escaping more than 3 times. A Channel 5 spokesman said the idea for Jailbreak was dreamt up after Channel 4
jail.
after Channel 4 won the bidding to acquire the rights to screen Big Brother, a concept first broadcast in the Netherlands. Viewers will be able to help prisoners break out of the Category C jail by sending their tips via email and or phone. A £20,000 prize will be awarded for the best advice. Well, that's interesting. Craig Charles, star of TV show Red Dwarf, will present the show, which will start September 12th at 7 p.m., 1800 Greenwich Mean Time. Big Brother has been a runaway hit for Channel 4, mirroring the success that other so-called reality television series have had in the United States and Europe. The show has captured the highest ratings for Channel 4 this year and the highest audience since November 1995. How's it doing here in the U.S., Chris?
Pretty much.
The ratings aren't like spectacular?
No, it's just there. It's doing good in its demographics, which is all that's really important. If you think about
that's where the money is.
Yeah, it is where the money. That's where they get the money from.
Here.
But for those of us who watch the show, it's the most important thing on earth.
You're gonna need some kind of support group after you're done, man.
I have it in the chat room during the live show.
Chris is getting popular in the chat room on the Big Brother's website.
I'm cracking wise.
Maurice promotes the show. What are you doing?
What?
Maurice promotes the show on his interactive activities. You can start talking up Radio T.
It's a support group.
So, have you been quoted on the show yet?
Quoted on the show?
You know how they have the
AOL chick come on and...
I hate her.
Well, then I guess Chris won't be quoted on the show.
Yeah.
No, but that's in the those are on the bulletin boards. That's where she gets those quotes from. People complaining AOL never comes into the chat rooms because
they shouldn't go there.
We say bad things about the AOL lady and George and
the AOL.
What's
lady.
with the anti-George?
Because of what his family did.
Did you see?
He had no control over that.
So
69% of the votes in that banishment came from Illinois.
Agreed, but George had nothing to do with it.
That does not matter. He shall suffer the...
Yeah. Did you see his popularity rating on the website?
Which one? Today? Or yesterday? Yesterday it was not good.
The one I saw, previous poll, 57%.
Yeah.
This poll, 16%.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That's a sweeping change.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, today he was on, and he was bitching about those planes that fly overhead.
Yeah.
I know who sends those planes overhead now. So.
Yeah, it was in a news story.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Where was this news story?
I saw a news story about it, and that CBS has threatened the guy to sue the guy who's flying the planes if he keeps doing it.
Why? How?
I don't know.
I think they can't do that.
Do what?
It's not like CBS has restricted airspace.
I know.
It's called freedom of speech, dude.
Dude. Yeah, it was a good week for the fourth wall coming down on that show about how someone with a bullhorn out front spoiled the fact that they were going to offer someone cash later in the week.
Ha ha.
Like on Monday, someone with a bullhorn is out front. They're going to offer you $10,000 to leave. Don't take it.
So they had to kick it up a notch and give him 50.
And still nobody took
No one took 50.
No.
Really?
Which is bad.
You know, there's got to be someone on the show that thinks they're not going to make it. I mean, 50.
I know who should have taken it.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter remains that,
and you get out early. You don't have to be the second to last person to go and get shit.
No, they still get money if you finish.
But not $50,000.
If you finished at the third place, it's $50,000.
Oh, okay.
That makes it even worse. So it's either you get $50,000 or more, or no money at all. So it's like fourth place almost.
Well, don't you get a little bit for being on there?
no, I think there's no recompense.
It's all fuzzy because I'm sure you get
There might be a
compensated.
SAG
You
thing.
get compensated when you come back on. The week, 2 weeks after you get banished, and talk about moving in with Karen and.
Because I know everybody on Survivor got money.
Yeah.
For being on Survivor, depending on how
I'm sure
long
there's
they stay.
some stipend or something. I don't know.
Scale or something.
Yeah.
Plus, they all get their SAG cards, right? Tom Hanks at the Academy Awards. I got mine for Booze and Buddies. What'd you get yours for?
That
was good.
A shining moment in SAG history.
Yes.
Well, what I was going to say is they really dodged a bullet with by not taking the money, because the person that CBS had lined up to go on there was a total heinous bitch.
That's what.
I heard they were promoting her as a sexy, like just graduated from college co-ed.
She might have had that going.
The clip they played of her.
She's a total heinous bitch. I mean, when her opening montage is...
They were probably trying to spice the show up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, I know. When her
Shameless.
And it failed.
When her opening dialogue is, I can't wait to get in the house and show some people some of my opinions. I think they're being too soft in there. I got to get in there and shake things up.
Just true.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got Dr. Drew coming on there going, there's a very powerful group dynamic going on there.
Yeah, thanks.
They're
lay off the pot, kids.
They're very, very close. I mean, for God's sake, they're like a family in there now. I mean, what are they supposed to do? You've been trapped with these people for 60 days, day in, day out. You either love each other or there's bodies piled up outside the front door.
By the way, was she isolated during that time, or was she allowed to watch the show?
Oh, no, she's been watching the show.
Oh, really? So she really could have fucked with the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
She knows all.
Wow. Poor CBS.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
And, of course, the other thing that CBS is noticing, very much like Chris and myself, as soon as Big Brother is over, we change the channel.
Oh, God, yes.
We change the channel because then old people television comes back on.
Where's Matlock? Matlock!
Well, you killed Angela Lansbury, you bastards! Did anybody have any real entertainment this week?
I saw another movie trailer that completely gave away the ending of the movie.
Blair Witch Project?
No.
No, that's actually they're going to show scenes as a preview for one of the movies that opens this weekend, and I can't remember which one it is.
Way of the Gun?
Yeah, that one. Way of the Gun.
Well, I got to go to see that one then. No, it's the new Mini Driver movie, Beautiful.
No.
They gave away the ending.
Is that where Michelle Pfeiffer is really possessed and tries to kill Harrison Ford?
No, Harrison Ford is possessed and tries to kill Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I had that completely
Wait, he wasn't possessed. He was just a murderer. That's all.
Oh.
No one was possessed.
I guess we didn't see the preview.
Yeah.
Or listen to the show last week. Thank you.
No, we never really listen to the show.
I do.
Chris has to.
Yep.
3-4 times.
But anyway, no, the premise of that movie is that Minnie Driver is in the whole beauty contest thing, but has a daughter that she hides because it's against the rules to have a daughter. And they show this lovely little scene in the preview with the weepy Minnie Driver in front of a stunned audience saying, I don't know if I want to be a role model for thousands of young girls or just one.
Oh, I get it.
I wonder how the movie ends. I wonder if she gives it away.
Maybe that's a dream sequence.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, maybe that'll be the opening scene of the movie.
Don't dream it, be it.
No.
Yeah, okay. So more free flow?
The ball.
No, we should.
Did anyone bother to waste their time with the MTV Music Awards?
I read the wrap-ups and that's it.
Yeah,
I know that the guy from Rage Against the Machine was arrested.
I actually happened to flip it on. Actually, my girlfriend actually happened to flip it on right before that happened. Well, actually, she flipped it on right as Britney Spears was starting to sing, and she kind of ripped off some clothes. So this kind of links in with the story we did a couple of weeks ago, how she's not trying to dress sexy when she's doing her videos.
She's very hot.
Yeah, she's
very, goddamn hot.
Vicky does that too.
You could, well, you could see the thong that she was wearing through her kind of see-through pants with sparkly stuff all over, and then she had
sparkly
had the
stuff means
sparkly stuff over the jigglies.
Sure.
And then she ripped off the suit.
Means, hey, look at these.
Now, did you flip on as she was performing, or did you see just before she was performing?
It was just after she had ripped off the thing, so I didn't see the rip-off.
She was introduced by Sean Fanning of Napster fame, wearing a Metallica T-shirt.
Now that's funny.
And his line was, "A friend shared this with me."
That's funny.
I get it.
So then after she jiggled herself around and sang, then they had the award for the, I believe it was the best rock video or something like that.
Yeah.
And Limp Bizkit won, but the Rage Against Machine guy was pissed that they didn't win, so he climbed up the stage and he sat up there during Limp Bizkit's acceptance speech.
Yeah, and he
wouldn't come down.
Yeah, he was.
So they had to move up. They had to move on to the next award while he was still sitting up there. They eventually got him down. Apparently, we flipped away at that because
it's embarrassing.
Because MTV wasn't predictable, I had to flip it off because I said that Macy Gray was definitely not going to win, and she did. So I'm like, well, that's it. I'm done with this video show.
I'm not watching this now. The follow up of that story. The guy from Rage Against the Machine was arrested. His bodyguard was arrested.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
His manager was arrested.
He was arrested. He was arrested for battery and resisting arrest.
Yeah, there'll be a fine.
Maybe some jail time.
And what I'm getting is that the Wayans brothers hosting Painfully Unfunny.
Yeah,
really?
I think they were out of their league, a little out of their league, because when that happened, they didn't know what to do. They couldn't be funny about that thing. I mean, they should have been able to be funny about that event, but they had no idea what to do. They were stunned. Yeah, they were unprepared. I think they wrote material like jokes, but when stuff started happening that they couldn't deal with, I think that's probably where they showed their problems. Like that.
There you go. Oh my goodness, what's happening there?
Apparently Carson Daly had to come in and save the day for them.
Wow.
That's not good.
Yeah. When you pull Carson Daly out of the audience, who is sitting,
you got to get up here. You got to get over here.
His pager went off. Beep, beep, beep.
And this year's Video Vanguard Award winners, the Chili Peppers.
Vanguards?
The Video Vanguard
for that
Award.
little computer animation thing they did?
No, just their whole body of work. Their whole body of work.
I can see it.
I mean, each of their videos has been very interesting, but
they've been around about since when MTV started, kind of, and so maybe.
You got to trot out a Lifetime Achievement Award in every award show.
Yeah.
Well, they do have one every year, but I mean, they pick Madonna, Michael Jackson.
Last year at the Academy Awards, Clint Eastwood.
Clint.
Is that the
Clint Eastwood, friend of the show?
Is that the Morton Thiokol Award or whatever it is?
No, the Morton Thiokol.
That's a big old rocket, son.
Oh, and something else I read, entertainment-wise, the Primetime Emmy Awards. The winner of the best commercial, everybody was expecting it to be that Budweiser What's Up commercial.
No.
Yeah.
It turns out to be the day after Nike commercial.
Which one was that one?
It's one of those runner's mentality things, like the world's going to shit, there's wars, there's fires, there's bombs.
Yeah.
And this guy's
the guy's still running.
And the very end of the commercial is he runs into another runner and says, hey. And that got the best commercial. And part of the acceptance speech was, well, we didn't really expect to win this, so they sent the account person up. Apparently she was like the only one there or something.
Whoops.
Whoops. You know what should have won?
I read that at work today.
You know what should have won? Have you seen that commercial for Orkin, that's the exterminator service?
The bug crawling across the screen.
They're being sued?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
By people who broke their TVs.
Let me just explain this commercial. It starts out as a commercial for something else, laundry detergent, and all of a sudden you see like a cockroach crawl across the screen, and it's a very convincing, realistic-looking cockroach. And all of a sudden the Orkin man appears in the corner of the commercial. He sprays a little spray and the bug disappears. But there's enough time before that happens that people were freaking out. They were
people who probably live in cockroach-infested areas.
You know, if you got the roaches, you know what to fear. And apparently some people broke their television sets.
Oh, how unfortunate.
That's just a shame. It's 2D. Didn't you notice the cockroach disappeared when it got to the side of the screen? Come on! Chris, I know you're busy over there. Would this be an excellent time to promote the Chick Magnet song? Or do you not want to do that now?
Who's clicking? Click, 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 click.
We could play one.
All right.
What do you want to play?
Sloth.
Oh, you know.
Okay.
Do you want to do the other one?
I just don't know what your fascination with that song is.
It's the only other one been requested by name.
Well, okay.
That's the fascination. I mean, speaking of requests by name, by popular demand, i.e. Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
Sandy. Here you go. One more Chick Magnet song, and then later, either today or next week, we will do some iron filing stuff from an earlier work.
Earlier?
9 years ago. Before we were the Great Radio Tiki Experiment, there was the Chick Magnets. It was a song parody whatever group. We played a cut on one of our way earlier shows, and now we will play one more. I guess we'll call this a world premiere here on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment on www.radiotiki.com. This is I Want to Be a Sloth. Oh, I want to be a dude. Damn.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Brad, what's up?
Dan got a new song for the album.
Oh, yeah, what is it?
Sort of a love song.
Oh, no, you told me no mushy stuff on the album.
It's not mushy, it's mystery slimy.
If you were a newt and all you loved were newts,
I get it, it's free slimy.
See? I'd wanna be a newt. If you were a slimy little amphibian with large bulgy eyes, I'd wanna be a newt.
I'd be surprised.
If you thought newts were lovable and cuddly little things,
Well, it's not a normal love song, is it?
I'd wanna be a newt. If you were still human, but humans you despise,
A girl or a bug?
I'd wanna be a newt. I wanna be a newt. If newts are what please you, I wanna be a newt. Because I love you through and through.
He said no.
He wasn't bound to get in this song.
There goes our Lock and Mafia
But
right
it's
there.
not like another. I love you. I want to live my life. It's not like that. It's a new word. You gotta give it to me some singer guy.
I guess.
If you were a fish and thought other fish were cool,
Oh, fish now. Oh, this is getting better.
I'd wanna be a fish.
Right down the ladder.
If you were a scaly, cold-blooded bottom feeder and had been,
I'm feeling oh so romantic right now.
I wanna be a fish. If a good-hearted macho surgeon really turned you on, I'd wanna be a fish. If you were partial to water sports, oh boy,
Video has potential.
I'd wanna be a fish. wanna be a fish. If I'll be cooked by you, I wanna be a fish. Because I love you through and through.
Yeah, say it again. Julio Iglesias is going to sing this for 2 months.
If you were a sloth and thought all sloths were slick,
Well, sloths are mammals at least.
I'd wanna be a sloth. If all you wanted in life were just 3 good toes and a man who knew how to use them,
Isn't every girl looking for that?
I'd wanna be a sloth. Pretty much. If I had to eat whatever icky, slimy, yucky things that sloths have to eat, I still wanna be a sloth.
Sounds like somebody did do his research.
If what you yearn for was furry, smelly, and slow,
We're at a dream date.
I'd wanna be a sloth. I wanna be a sloth. A sloth that is true. I wanna be a sloth. But more, I want you.
Come on, dance band.
Yeah, they don't.
Maybe it's going over big with that teenage dance crowd.
Yeah, we could have the whole Darwinian remix version.
That sounds good. I
Yeah.
like that.
It's going over real well with the dance crowd.
That's good, guys. Like that. See, I had that in my mind and it made the emotion just.
The abrupt ending on that.
The raw, unedited
The
one
raw,
version.
unedited copy. All of a sudden, the comedy stylings of Brad ends, and then you're hearing the outtake. I was almost done with my piece, and then you made that hand motion. I think we won't. We're done playing that song. That was just almost painful to listen to. We will be playing some selections from the Iron Filings, which were also on that album. Album, I say.
Album.
Let me just whip that out.
That cassette tape.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh, wow.
Also on that album, group called the Iron Filings.
I hope you're proud of yourself, Sandy.
Because, see, the album was the Chick Magnets, which was Everybody Here, and then there was like the Iron Filings, which was like the backup band, like James Brown. It was a concept. You had to be there at the time. So anyway, the Iron Filing Polka is also on that particular piece of work, and we'll be playing that sometime in the future. Maybe tonight, maybe next week. We don't know. But for now, we'd like to treat you to some real music, and then we'll be back with our regularly scheduled segments here on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment.
I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence, but I can't feed on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled. Yeah, but it's on the table, the fire's cooking, and the farming babies and slaves are working. The blood is on the table, and the mouths are choking. I'm going hungry. I don't mind stealing bread from the
Man,
Yes, hon?
if you were in a German Scheiße video, you'd tell me, right?
Sure, hon. Good night.
The Scheiße.
Dude, that's your mom.
Chris giving a little bit of a theme tonight. We have themes some nights. Tonight's theme: songs we've been drunk, songs we used to get drunk to in our grunge days,
Or drank to at bars in college.
drank to excess in bars and college.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's time for our regularly scheduled segments. This week, I will be debuting my particular contribution to the regularly scheduled segment. Death Row Cuisine, following up on the wonderful I'm Going Hungry song. Death Row Cuisine. I am taking requests.
I got a request.
Jeff?
Richard Foster.
Richard Foster.
Wasn't that offender number 216?
Richard Foster, offender number 216. Executed May 24th, 2000. Right here in the United States, in the great state of Texas.
And the great taste.
Great taste of Texas.
That's too... No, never mind.
You got your death row offender in mind.
And let's see, May 24th, 2000.
You got your chocolate in my death row.
May 24th, 2000. That means that Mr. Richard Foster's
Dad.
The order to terminate his life was signed by
White out.
George W. Bush.
White
Okay.
out.
For his final meal, he ordered and received 1 beef fajita, 1 blooming onion, which is always nice. You got a blooming onion.
Blooming onion.
4 pieces fried chicken, all white meat. Excuse me.
Racist.
Jalapeno peppers, large Caesar salad with light blue cheese dressing.
Oh, well, then it's not a Caesar
Yeah, it's not a
salad.
Caesar then.
The thing that makes a Caesar salad is the Caesar dressing.
Large Caesar salad, light blue cheese dressing.
Philistine.
No wonder we murdered him. Bread rolls with butter, vanilla ice cream, 3 bananas, 1 Coke, 1 Sprite, 1 pot of coffee, 1 vanilla shake.
What, is he trying to stay awake?
He doesn't want to miss anything.
And finally, to top the meal off, 1 pack of Marlboro cigarettes.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Richard Foster,
Dead.
Next week we'll have more from Death Row Cuisine from the great state of Texas. There's all manner of gentlemen here. I've got 230 of them, all waiting to amuse you, the listener.
Are you crossing them out so you don't get a repeat, like when we're year 6 of the Great Radio Tiki Experiment?
All right.
Maybe you should start crossing them out.
Because last week I did Juan Soria, so we got to check him off, and we will check off Mr. Richard Foster.
And we also did the guy whose last order took up a whole page.
No, that was Juan Soria. He was the guy with the chicken, 3 pieces of fish.
He also did the
burgers.
one who didn't want anything, but his mom said he'd eat a cheeseburger.
Yep, I'll have to remember that.
So we did.
Let's see. We did Odell Barnes Jr., whose last meal order was justice, equality, and world peace.
Well, you just did it now.
No, we did it last week.
No, we did. Are you sure?
No.
I don't remember you saying
No,
that.
I did do it.
No.
Because I remember saying Odell Barnes Jr., which was very weird to me. Here we go. Delbert Teague Jr., last minute he decided to eat a hamburger at his mother's request. There we go. All right, that's everybody that we did.
All right.
All right. More next week. This is going to be some raggy-ass piece of paper after I do a couple of shows. Normally at this part of the show, we would have a Crispy stalking report. Crispy's been a little busy this week. He's not found any women to obsess over. So it's time.
That they've all been voted out.
Or they've all been voted out of various houses or islands. And it's now time for the Buffy Report. Maurice?
Hey, this week's Buffy Report. I'm gonna preempt real quick. I got word earlier in the show that in the Teen Choice Awards tonight.
Breaking news.
That Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the show, received some sort of award. I think it was Best Show. It may have been Best Action Show, but I don't have that specific information because it was breaking news.
Well, they were held before, and this is just being aired tonight because I do know that.
Right. You could tell it was recorded.
No, but at the Teen Choice Awards, favorite movie was Scary Movie.
How was that possible?
I guess a lot of 18 and 19-year-olds voting.
I guess so.
Interesting.
So anyways, on with this week's Buffy Report. This week's Buffy was New Moon Rising, where Oz returns, claiming he has gotten over his lycanthropy, or at least gotten control of being able of turning into a werewolf.
That's werewolfism to you and me, Buzz.
And Willow is forced to decide, because as she reveals to Buffy early in the episode, she's got a thing for Tara.
I'm gay.
Well, she's in her college exploring.
There's a time and a place for everything, and it's called college.
Oh, I'm sorry, bye.
Bye.
Which we're all a big fan of.
Willow bye, yeah. So Buffy has to deal with Willow's coming out. And then Riley has to deal with the fact that not all, quote, like demons or evil things are truly evil. He learns that Oz is the werewolf. And he has to come to grips with that.
And yet he's okay with the fact that Anya used to be a demon?
No, he doesn't know that. Actually, that was actually covered in that episode. Oh. There was a big party, and or was that the previous episode that was on?
Previous episode
last
was the one with the poltergeists.
Yeah, that was last week's episode. There's a party at the frat house where the initiative guys were, and they said that they didn't know she was uncomfortable being there because she was once a demon and that sort of deal. So, anyways,
Chris.
That was the uncomfortable episode.
Lot of sex that.
Yeah, lot of. So anyways, and then Buffy reveals to Riley that she was dating a vampire. So he had to deal with that and come to grips.
A lot of issues.
A lot of character development in this episode.
You know, that's why the show is so good. It's issues that every teenager everywhere deals with.
Exactly. I identified with it.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways, of course, everyone deals with their issues and things work out for the better.
Tara is a demon.
No, she's not.
Tara is a demon.
No, she's not, Steven. Willow, of course.
I know, but I'm not telling.
Ladies and gentlemen, Satan's checking in.
Everyone. Willow, of course, chooses Tara after Oz reveals that he really can't control the turning into the werewolf.
Did Willow? So she chose Tara. So did Willow say, "I choose Tara, and as God is my witness, I'll never go hungry again"? Whoa. I can't do Gone with the Wind references here.
Whoa. You're quoting two different scenes. I can understand why they...
I just went with them.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, I was a little confused, too.
You'll always have Tara.
Oh, okay. Sorry. See, now I'm getting it.
Maurice just got it.
Yeah. So anyways, so everything kind of turned out okay. You know, Buffy and Riley, their relationship is stronger because of their discussion, and then Tara and Willow's relationship is stronger because of it as well.
And because of something else.
Strap on. Two-prong.
So then there was the
what? I watched the episode. It was right there. It was in the background. It was on the nightstand. Don't tell me you missed it.
Check your videotapes, folks.
It was sitting right there.
Check your videotapes or your TiVo.
Strap on.
You know, imagine the prop guy.
The double dick.
The prop guy reading. These are the props I got to come up with this week. These are the ones I have to build, and these are the ones I have to buy. Which category do I put this one in?
Did you see him going to the store? I need one large double-pronged dildo.
Of course, you may be busy.
I'm quitting after this one. I'm going to go work for Sabrina the Teenage Witch. They don't have stuff like that.
That's on the private catering list for Sabrina the Teenage
Except
Witch.
now they're on the WB, aren't they?
Oh yeah, so you never know now. Then Buffy goes to L.A. into Angel's episode right after that.
We love it.
See how that happens? Where Angel was helping
somebody.
Faith.
I'm sorry to brain cramp. Faith recover as she is regaining her conscience.
You sound like you're not a fan.
No, actually, I like redemption in character development. So I see that being a good bit character. I mean, basically because she ran away again at the end of the episode, so she'll be back again, but it allows her to do
series.
It allows her to do movies like Bring It On.
Bring It On.
Anyways, but the real key is that Angel and Buffy have a big tiff, big argument thing.
Buffy has what? Wonderful.
Tiff.
Never mind.
And so next week's episode, Angel comes to town, and Riley and Angel have it out, and there's a whole thing.
That's your synopsis? There's a
whole thing. Watch it. It's good. It's a pretty good episode. But at least the character development part is good. Then there's the actual long-running plot of Adam, the piecemeal demon, who's gathering his troops and trying to cause trouble. That's the backstory.
Yeah.
The character development is really the main story in these episodes around this time. In 3 weeks. September 26th in the United States,
Year 2000.
we will get the premieres of Angel and Buffy and Angel.
Wow, that's a little early in the season for them.
They're one of the first. I guess the WB's trying to hit first with all their premieres. Anyways, Buffy meets Dracula.
Oh, come on. The real Dracula.
And Michelle Trachtenberg stars.
Dracula. That's what I first saw when I first saw the commercial. I'm like, oh come on.
Oh come on.
Are they just trying to kill the show?
Yeah,
Are they tired of doing it?
Maurice, this coming year we're going to have to help you with the fact that this is the last year of Buffy.
It is very very well could be because they're introducing a new cutesy character to go along with.
This is what I'm saying to you.
We have the first episode opening with Dracula, and if you're going to bring out Dracula, he can't just be in the first episode.
No.
You can't just kill Dracula in one episode.
He's got to have the Mummy and the Wolfman with him, too.
So, we'll see. We'll see what's going on there. I hope they actually do it justice.
And Abbott Costello, too.
Abbott Costello.
Now, when Cousin Oliver comes on, that's really the end.
Oh, Oliver.
Brady Bunch.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. You had that look on your face.
No, I was with you. Actually, that look was me trying to think of a quote from that Brady Bunch episode, but I couldn't think of any.
There really weren't any. So we'll see what they do there.
pilot.
Although from the commercial, they actually there's one thing about the Buffy the Vampire Slayer series that they kind of neglect about vampires. It's one of the actually Bram Stoker folklore things is that vampires have the ability to beguile or charm their victims. To prevent them from running away, basically.
True.
What was that George Hamilton movie?
Once Bitten.
Once Bitten.
There you go.
Yeah.
And starring with a young Jim Carrey.
Yeah. No. Wait. Whoa. Now we're mixing up vampire spoofs. Once Bitten was Lauren Hutton as the chick vampire
with Jim Carrey.
With a young Jim Carrey.
George Hamilton.
And Ari Gross from the old Ellen DeGeneres show.
What was the George Hamilton one?
The George Hamilton movie is the one where he comes back and he becomes like the disco vampire.
Right. What was it called?
Oh,
yeah,
man, I can't think of it. I'll work on it while Maurice finishes up.
You got me. So yeah, hopefully we'll see. And so now they're bringing back in it appears. Actually, if you go back to the Buffy movie, the vampire there had the typical Bram Stoker charming ability. Which he used on Buffy in the movie. So we're going to see that again. I mean, it appears with the Dracula because the short commercial sequence showed him biting her, which could have been a dream sequence, but also him kind of seducing her. So So yeah, so we'll see.
Who's playing Dracula?
It could be. They didn't show his face, so I
Potty
don't.
McCotta?
I don't know. I'll have to do a little poking around and see if I can see what I can find.
Yeah.
This just in. It was Love at First Bite.
There you go.
Thank you.
As Chris is looking it up.
And the Angel premiere looks interesting as well. Angel meets his maker.
Oh, that female
vampire who created him.
I could have sworn he killed her a while ago. I guess not.
No, actually, no. There's been some flashbacks this season, it's the first season. But there's been some flashbacks to his creation in
just
some of the
brown
episodes.
acid.
So we'll get to see what she's going to do with him.
Oh, I know what she's going to do.
There's going to be there's going to be some sort of challenge
There's
involved.
There's going to be some bumping uglies.
Some loving,
possibly.
Some loving.
Good love. All I need.
So that show's shaping up to be pretty decent.
More Anya?
They've actually said that Anya will be definitely a regular on the Buffy this season.
She should try some Metamucil then.
A
regular.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So for you Anya fans, I know we have.
That would be me.
Sail away.
Yeah.
Sail
And
away.
Tom is also an Anya fan.
I am in fact an Anya fan.
She will be a regular in the Scooby Gang.
In the same way.
Maybe. Maybe.
In what way would that be, Chris?
In a naughty picture her
No.
in my head while I'm doing something else kind of way? No. Oh, sorry.
So that would be this week's Buffy Report.
Thank you, Maurice. Wonderful as always. Now over to Morton Kondraki.
Wrong!
Chris, you have nothing for stalking, correct?
No.
Okay, I didn't want to unfairly skip you before. Jeff, did you see any movies this week?
Well, it was a busy week at work.
A busy week at work?
The holiday weeks are always like that.
They suck butt at work.
Yes, they do. So I only saw 3 movies.
3 movies.
I didn't even make it out to see Highlander Endgame. I'm sorry.
You didn't?
No.
I think we can wait for the D- for next week.
Yeah.
D-. That's
called an F, Tom.
Oh.
Not only did I only see 3 movies, I haven't written any reviews yet.
Whoops.
So.
Whoa.
Did you see them all today?
No.
Hey, we're doing a show. Are you familiar with the show?
Yeah. Uh-huh. I am.
I never listened. I just wondered if you did.
Uh-huh. So the 3 movies I saw this week were that what's his face? Gregory Hines with the with the Tourette's thing. The tick code, I gave that a B. It was okay.
Really?
Yeah. Psycho Beach Party, a combination surfer slasher movie.
Bravo.
Surfer slasher.
A very, 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 very guilty B+.
You snot.
There were boobies in the movie.
No, there weren't. No. I feel guilty about that grade. And that Amanda Peeten whipped D+.
Really?
Yes.
People are liking the Amanda Peet, though.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not?
No.
Well, they're liking her.
I like her.
They're liking her. But she has this penchant for remarkably bad movies. Other than the
Not
whole
the
9 yards.
Yeah, the whole 9 yards, very good movie.
Yes. There's not much to choose from on the 3.
Well, even though I
didn't see Highlander Endgame, which everybody would have voted for.
I kind of want to hear about the tick code, but I'm going to go with Psycho Beach.
All right.
Whipped.
Psycho Beach Party.
Yes.
Foiled again.
Starring Lauren Ambrose. If you saw the movie, what was the Replacement song that was turned into a movie?
Singles?
No, not turned into a movie with the title. I'm going to have a moment. I'm going to come up with this. Hold on a minute. Can't hardly wait. Can't hardly wait.
Can't hardly wait.
That's right, with Jennifer Love Hewitt and Jennifer Love Hewitt's breasts, and Lauren Ambrose, Seth Green.
Boobies.
She was the one with the red
Oh,
hair.
yeah, I remember. I saw that at the drive-in. Can't hardly wait.
Yeah.
That was a really bad movie.
Yeah. The only
although it was a teen flick. So
What were you doing watching the movie at the drive-in, huh?
So she stars as this girl.
It was the first movie. There was a double feature.
Oh,
so
there you go.
We figured we'd get some money out of the movie first, and then.
Well.
And then put your money maker to work.
Yeah. Who has
Cha-ching.
Who has these schizophrenic episodes where she becomes, another person, and this is all set against the backdrop of a lot of grisly murders going on.
All right.
And she's like, wow, is it me? And she's the all-around obvious suspect who doesn't do it, of course. The reason I enjoyed it so much is it doesn't take itself seriously at all. It knows it's a big old piece of shit.
Yeah.
And revels in that fact and enjoys that fact.
Does it have boom mics like in the shop?
No. Like she falls in with this group of surfers, because she only has one friend. She's kind of the loser, but she sees them surfing and really likes surfing, so falls in with them. Not out of any sort of character development or personal growth or anything, just to provide a source of easy targets for the murderer. That's all.
Oh, good.
That's the only reason they're there, and. Like the scenes of them surfing, it's obviously like stock footage of someone surfing, and then just someone standing in front of a real obvious projector shot, just trying to stand up. It knows it's bad, and that is part of its charm.
Did you get a director's name on this?
Charles Bush.
It's a fake name. That's a fake name.
Based on his stage play.
Oh yeah, it was a play.
Yeah.
I heard that on NPR.
And he stars as the female detective.
He stars as the female
investigating the case, yes.
Is he completely obviously in drag?
Yes.
Okay. This was supposed to be like a tribute to Ed Wood, maybe? Or?
I don't think so.
David Duchovny in Twin Peaks?
Yeah, David Duchovny in Twin Peaks.
Wow.
What was that, that blah, 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 Julie Newmar...
Oh, thanks for everything.
Thanks for all the fish.
Thanks for everything. To Wong Fu, thanks for everything. Love, Julie Newmar. Yeah.
Julie Newmar, the subject of an A&E biography.
Could you show me to the natatorium? I'm Peter Graves.
Here at the University
of
Minnesota.
I guess we should have picked the Tourette syndrome one.
No, that wasn't all that interesting.
Oh, was it?
It was just, good.
Just good in
Just a good movie, not much to talk about.
Right, yeah.
Chick. Sorry.
And that's about the extent of it.
Bastard!
Yeah. No, there was no swearing.
How did he portray his Tourette's syndrome?
Tourette's isn't just swearing.
Oh, I know, but it's usually an explosive noise.
No, not necessarily.
Well, again, my question stands.
Apparently,
how did
you
he
need
portray
to go see the movie, Tom.
Yeah, you need to go see the movie.
Oh, okay.
The Tick Code.
Oh.
The kid was really good in it. The kid that has Tourette's.
Yeah.
He doesn't, obviously, in real life, but he obviously did a lot of research. He was really, really good.
So, like, he had a really bad nervous tick.
Yeah.
Except it wasn't nervous, it was a Tourette's tick.
Yeah.
A Gregory Hines joint.
Gregory Hines joint. And it's a film that disses Kenny G, and is a you gotta like that as a
Bravo.
Someone who had,
him and his
in an
45-minute note.
Ass.
45 minutes. Out on video this week?
Oh God, I don't know. Let's see.
Ass.
Any Given Sunday and American Psycho.
American Psycho.
Yes. Unrated version.
So will you does that mean you have an ungraded version? An ungraded version of the review?
Unrated.
I know. Never mind. I was making a pun.
Oh. I see.
That's your F.
Yes. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I remember.
Right.
I was here.
Yeah.
He gave it
F.
I listened to that show.
I listened to that show. I gave the grade.
I own the puppet.
Oh, sorry.
No, the unrated version, it's no more violence, it's just more sex, showing how the MPAA is kind of wacky.
Sure.
Wacky.
They had to trim some scenes of a threesome to get the R.
Oh, come on. Everybody likes a good threesome.
Not the MPAA.
I guess not.
All the axe murders and the knifings and everything, that was cool with the MPAA.
Guy, girl, or guy, girl?
Girl.
All right. See, that's the good kind.
FFM in the parlance.
FFM.
FFM.
I'm not into the parlance.
Neither am I. I just heard that somewhere. Not on a website or anything.
All right. Old, young. Oh, sorry.
No.
No.
This brings a conclusion to this week's regularly scheduled segments.
Wow.
Should we close out with a song and do our rappage?
Sure.
All right. You have been enjoying, and are still enjoying, the great radio...
We hope, theoretically.
On paper, the great Radio Tiki experiment. Find us at www.radiotiki.com.
uncomfortable, Mr. Lebowski.
Is that what this is a picture of?
In a sense, yes. My art has been commended as being strongly vaginal, which bothers some men. The word itself makes some men uncomfortable. Vagina.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, they don't like hearing it and find it difficult to say, whereas without batting an eye, a man will refer to his dick, or his rod, or his Johnson.
Johnson?
I don't call it that.
I call it my throbbing 11 inches of love.
Really? What does everybody else measure it at?
Okay, maybe I don't call it that.
Okay, there you go. Mr. Pinky.
Wee. No.
You know, for the last segment, Chris has been really, really busy over
Furiously typing away.
Chris, what's going on over there, man?
Do we have
Just
listeners?
bored with the show tonight?
It's the elaborate process that we have to go through to make this show what it is.
Really? Are there problems over there?
No, just making sure everything's okay.
Everything's cool.
Well, now I was looking up to see what that movie George Plimpton was in or whatever it was.
Hamilton.
George Hamilton.
Plimpton's funnier, though.
George Plimpton is the animation guy.
No. George Plimpton is the George Plimpton. It's the other George Plimpton.
The paper tiger. Yeah.
The other George Plimpton.
The other George Plimpton. He was in Good Will Hunting.
Oh, and I'm not thinking I'm thinking Bill Plimpton. Bill Plimpton.
There you
is
go.
The
He
animation.
is the animation guy.
There's too many. Martha Plimpton was in Parenthood.
And Goonies.
And Goonies.
200 cigarettes and yeah.
Chris's Dreams.
I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm just doing stuff over here. Checking out the mail.
You look very busy.
Checking out the mail, the ICQ, looking up stuff, and
all right.
Any ICQ stuff for
no porn.
Antonio checking in.
Antonio, buenos dias.
He figured out where Cheek's guy's name from.
He did. Was that a contest?
No, that was not a contest.
That was not a contest.
We thought about making it a contest.
We figured it was too obscure.
Yeah, we thought it would be too hard.
Apparently not.
Apparently, somebody just did some digging.
Well, Antonio already won something, so...
Yeah. So we will leave that out there for other people to discover.
You can have the filter, the old filter out of my my air purifier.
You don't want that thing.
Oh, no.
By the way, are you going to change that before we start getting
I did change it.
Legionnaire's disease in here?
I did change it. That's the old one. It's going out. It's thrown out. I'm going to double bag it.
Yeah, wrap that in 2 plastic bags.
Just like the diapers, you got to double bag it.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Next week's show, I will not be here.
Well, why?
I just happened to grab. He happened to have the instructions for his air filter right here on the couch.
I figure out how often
On
I should
the
be.
And if you look at the filter, studio. The new one is a nice white filter.
Oh no, that's the real filter. What I took out was the pre-filter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought the old one, because there's another thing on here that's black, and I thought that was the old, dirty filter.
No, black with the filth from your air.
That's the pre-filter.
I've told you what's been
then
happening.
it wasn't funny then.
I've told you what's been happening on my deck. I'm really frightened. It used before I water sealed the deck, the water would just kind of run off and disappear. The deck would stay relatively clean.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I got it all water sealed, the rain pools there.
Mm-hmm.
That deck gets black dirty.
It's dust.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
It's dust.
I got to go and hose it off.
You know what? Leave your car outside for a few weeks.
Yeah.
You get the same stuff in your car.
Yeah.
I don't want that. What is that?
Oh, God, jeez. It's just dust.
Air pollution.
You gonna breed that crap?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh.
Hey, speaking of that, there was something in the newspaper the other day about the pollution around O'Hare Airport.
It's pretty heinous.
Yeah, they actually had zones of they were tracking additional additional cancer rates due to the air pollution from the airport.
Right.
My town has an extra, what was it? 5 in 1 million deaths due to cancer every year.
Really?
Of course, my town is only 100,000, so that equates to 2 deaths in a million. That equates to one death out of every 5 years in my town is due to the airport pollution.
Damn, that's where you live right now?
That's where I live right now.
Not like where you grew up or anything.
No, where I live right now, yeah.
Because you got to calculate. Where
And I'm probably in a worse because I'm actually under an air path. So.
Oh yeah, you know what you're getting? You're getting
Flight
that
path.
blue water dumped.
No, I haven't seen it anywhere.
No.
So.
Oh, you don't see it. You don't.
Oh,
see
you
it.
would see it if it hit.
They don't do that.
Oh, I was in the industry.
Tom dumped his blue water.
There's a button, my man. There is a button. If you need to get rid of that shit, and I mean it, if you need to get rid of that shit quickly, there's a way to do it.
So, anyways,
Because that's going to mean life or death.
Yeah.
Well, if the plane's all out of balance, there's.
Yeah, if you have that much blue water.
No more burritos in the deli bag, apparently.
Little occupied.
Yeah, all the people in the back of the plane like, Captain, oh, come on, man.
That's what happens. The plane gets all out of balance because everybody's standing at the back of the plane trying to get in the can. That's what happens.
So anyways, by contrast, closer to the airport, the occurrence was up around like 5 and 10,000 or something,
See?
So it's, so by comparison, there were like 3 or 4 rings of zones. We're in like the outermost, like the innermost portion of the outermost ring.
Blast will set your curtains on fire.
Unfortunately, everybody in zone 2 will be immediately killed.
Yeah, they better duck and cover every time a plane comes in.
Because you know that O'Hare Airport was a target.
Oh yeah.
You know it was a target.
Oh yeah.
So you just count the rings out from there.
Yeah, I think that would cause a little bit more incidences of death than the air pollution from O'Hare.
Just a little
bit more.
The radioactive dust.
It will ruin your day.
So, as I started to say before, next week I'm not going to be here, but I am planning to call the show.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, sure.
I'm going
from this was from Hawaii.
From Hawaii, because I'll be in the office when you guys are doing the show. I will stay in the office.
Will you be done with your teaching duties?
Well, that will be Friday,
3 p.m.
3 p.m. So yeah, I mean, I should be done just about. Well, I should be done by 4, but 4 p.m. is 9 p.m. here, so I could. I'll throw in a call. It's free.
We'll put your microphone in.
Oh, and I've got the T1. I got the T1 line. I got the T1 line set up in the Honolulu office already this week. So
all right.
So I will be listening to the show as well.
Oh God.
We'll
set you up with the speakerphone. You can just call us angels and. Never mind.
There you go. I'll be like Bosley. No, I'll be Charlie.
Charlie.
Bosley was in the room.
He'll be Steven.
And also, I have secured the digital camera from my office. So I'll be emailing some pictures back.
Borrowed.
Why don't you bring it into the studio one night, too?
Oh, I can do that.
Oh, dear God, no.
Yeah. Studio. Yes.
Click, 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 click.
I don't want to have to clean.
You could see Chris's casual workwear.
Yeah.
That's what he wore to work today.
We had a summer outing today, so I...
Oh, yeah, we talked about my outing. How was yours, Chris?
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
Oh, I mean, it's just...
You snuck out early and went home?
It's just food, and like I got there 11, like 1:30, I'm like, I gotta go.
I'm all hay fevery.
Yeah.
Was there supposed to be like... No, I'm not in his department.
Oh.
We were removed from his department.
Forcibly.
Yeah. Was there supposed to be like games and stuff too?
People were playing volleyball and croquet. And
nude?
No.
Well, then what's the point?
And there's only like really 40 people in our department, so.
Volleyball, croquet.
Oh, so it didn't include all the DAP people too?
No, it's just DVG.
Oh, okay.
Well.
But
hello, this is the insular part of the show.
So everybody was playing volleyball, and then I don't do volleyball.
So then everybody wasn't playing volleyball.
Everybody but Senior Poopy Pants.
But it was like me. It was like me and all the like upper managers, and I'm like.
So you're hanging out with Mike.
Well, no, Mike's cool to hang out with. It's
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know.
It's Tony.
Oh, Jeff, how about that Mike?
He's a nice guy. He's good people.
I've always found him to be an ass.
Oh, really?
But
you're just jealous.
He passed me over for promotion.
It was weird, so I left.
Weird.
I went and bought clothes.
Because being in a weird situation, Chris bails.
It's weird.
He likes normalcy. He likes sameness.
Except in his women. He likes the freaky women.
In theory.
But then he bails.
Because it's too freaky.
Too freaky.
No, usually they bail on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Try to kill themselves, run away
kill
from
other
home,
people.
Kill other people.
Run away
Chris
from home.
left there standing, hey, I didn't even get a chance to bail from you.
Hey.
I didn't. Yeah, what's up with that? What are you going?
Hey.
What are you running away from home for? Jeez. All right, I'll send back your picture. Jeez.
Speaking of running away from home,
Nice one, Tom. Nice one.
Did anyone notice or hear about the girl that left Great America without she was from Wisconsin?
They found her?
They found her.
Where is she?
Whoa!
Okay, there was some girl
on the show. We cannot just throw out half the story. So
there was this girl. I believe she's 14 or 15 or something like that.
We're not concerned about facts here. On the show.
She went to Great America with her family, which is
a local amusement
park. The family's from Wisconsin, like Fond du Lac or something like that.
Fond du Lac.
So not even like Milwaukee, like further up.
Way up there in the Great White North there.
Well, when the parents were ready to leave, they couldn't find her. So they reported it to the security there. They review the videotapes and see her leaving with 4 men.
Oh no!
Well, for weeks,
plural?
Yeah. They couldn't find her. Although one cop had spotted her, not realizing it was her.
Yeah.
And so they knew she was. At least at that moment, they knew she was still alive. This was like a week later. She was spotted or something like that. Mm-hmm. Well, now this is like 3 or 4 weeks later now, and she finally went. She was apparently living in an abandoned building with some guy, and the cops busted the building, trying to get the riffraff out of there, and they caught her and gave her back to the parents.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
abandoned building in Chicago.
I believe it was somewhere in Chicago. Yeah.
Talk about the family meeting they have to have after that.
Yeah. Well, apparently she ran away. She's ran away before.
Oh, she's got issues.
So yeah, she's got it. Well, apparently the reason this time was a girl was threatening me in school.
Oh God.
Oh, there you go.
So I didn't want to go back to school.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Or a local girl was threatening me when we got to school, like when the school year started, that she was going to cause trouble for her at school or something like that.
Because now her school year is going to be smooth sailing.
Yeah, because exactly.
Nothing screams normalcy than a 4-week manhunt.
Exactly, and being on the news for that. There was actually made Chicago. I mean, well, obviously it happened in the Chicago area, but I'm sure the local news up in Wisconsin, that was probably a big deal for a while.
Nothing says a nice normal school year like dredging the lake for your bloated corpse. Yeah, that's going to work out.
That's more of a homecoming kind of thing.
That's a homecoming activity.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So what else is going on next week?
We have to piece some sort of show together.
Yeah, we're going to do a show?
Yeah,
somebody
figure
needs to
something
remember
out.
if you want, set my mic up over the phone over there. You can just angle it over.
We're not going to answer the phone.
Oh, you fuckers.
Just going to let it ring.
Shh. It's Tom. Shh.
It's Tom. Don't answer it. Aloha, motherfucker.
It's the entire answering machine message.
Yeah. Tom, kiss our ass. Will there be stalking next week, Chris? It's hard.
I don't know. I'm real
It's
bummed.
hard to maintain a regularly scheduled segment, Chris, if you keep ducking
If it's
out
not
of the,
regular.
If it's not regularly maintained.
But see, I just can't. It's not something I could just dredge up whenever, at will. I have to.
You had a
He's got feelings, man,
You had
and
a
he just
list.
can't generate feelings just like that.
You had that list for years. That list still exists.
But notice the love and care that went into the list that went on the website.
So let it trickle
And you want
out a
and you
little
want
bit.
me to do that.
Trickle.
And you want me to do that every week for somebody?
Yes.
I need you to produce.
No.
Just one person a week.
No.
Hey, you know what they do on like the hog farms when they need to get some pig semen to make little piglets?
No.
They stick an electrode in their ass. Do we need to stick an electrode in your ass?
There's websites you can go and see
Gypsy
that.
Road Trip?
No.
Okay.
Is there an electrode sticking?
Finger.
No.
Human ass.
I hope they weren't trying to collect semen.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, no.
I need to see that movie. I'm hoping I get a good movie on the flight on Monday. That'll be cool.
Center stage.
It'll probably be center stage. Are you flying American?
I am flying United.
Ooh. Hey, someone that I work with.
Ballsy.
Yeah, someone that I work with flew United over the Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Flight delayed.
Hey, you know what? There's only one There's only one United flight per day that goes to, and there's one United flight that goes from Hawaii to Chicago.
Yeah.
I
Flight
don't
delayed.
think they can screw that up.
I'm sure there's flights going to San Francisco.
Well,
If you really had to get back.
No, that is true. There's a
Uh-huh.
stop. There's only one nonstop.
Right,
per day,
right.
so.
Oh.
But again, I'm sure they can't screw that up. That
Sure.
speaks to
I don't
me
know.
of a regular crew that does that every day. You know, they do the once there, once
Maybe so.
back.
You know how fast that crew would get burned out?
No, that's how they do it.
No, I think
get
they
around.
rotate. They rotate. Like if you
Volleyball.
Do you remember when we used to know a flight attendant?
Yes.
Yeah, one of her goals was to get a regular route. Now, you know what? During the regular route, there was like 3 different phases. Of
yeah,
route. Maybe that's it.
yeah. Because a lot of times you're flying and say, this is our crew from Cleveland, and you're like not even flying from Cleveland to or from Cleveland. That happens a lot.
I think the 9-hour Chicago to Honolulu flight crew might be fairly permanent, or at least involved in
they couldn't do it every day, I don't think.
No, there's rules. There's union rules. They can't do it every day.
Well, actually, they have more than one crew on the plane.
Yeah, well, they have to because a 9-hour flight that's the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 8-hour shift.
Yep.
So they gotta.
So I watched all those airplane things on the Discovery Channel about the 747 and the 777 and.
Ooh, you know what kind of plane you're gonna have?
Yeah. In fact, Chris asked me this yesterday. I was wrong, Chris. I checked my ticket. It is in fact a DC-10 both ways.
That's not good.
That's not a 747.
No.
Not a 747.
Hey, they fixed them all in 1979 after that, disastrous 3 of them fell out of the sky in the same year.
Plop.
Oops.
Oops. 2 of them here in Chicago. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad things happened there for a second.
In the studio.
Chris is just yanking cords, boards falling off the table.
Stop yanking.
Jeff, what are you seeing next week? Besides Highlander Endgame.
I think, if you really had to, I think you can pass that up if you need to reprioritize.
We're assuming a D+ or a D-.
By the way, that would let Joe down, although Joe's probably going to go see the movie anyways.
Joe is out of town for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, is he?
He is deer hunting in the Dakotas right now as we speak.
Way of the Gun opens this week.
Way of the Gun.
Yes. Nurse Betty.
Oh, that looks all right.
And The Watcher.
Ooh.
Which Keanu Reeves is already distancing himself from.
Yeah, I'm going to say,
He plays the killer. He said part of it was, I'm not going to promote the movie and I want to be billed as low as possible. So he's the big killer everybody's chasing. He gets 3rd billing.
Well, there you go. Behind James
Spader. The good guy who's hunting him down's got to be top billing, right?
Right. I'm guessing C- on that for Jeff. Just a guess.
Why should I even go see it now? I mean, you've already graded it for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Hey, Jesus.
Okay, then you can go see Highlander then.
There you go. That frees up some time for Highlander.
Here's my guess based on nothing.
Based on the trailer.
That's what makes it fun. It's like gambling.
I don't think Tom's even seen the trailer.
I've seen the trailer.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. He's looking for a woman that meets certain criteria.
Hey, wait a minute.
Young, beautiful, and dying to meet someone.
What? Freaky?
Yeah, I've seen the commercials.
Desperate?
And then it's just Keanu going, whoa, let me help you with that. And then the next one is him choking somebody.
Whoa.
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 Maybe he's just looking for an activity partner.
Pen pal? Activity partner?
Could be.
So
a fan for his band, perhaps?
Dog Star's out on tour.
They were just in town.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
It's a little something they've dubbed the Credibility Tour. The Dog Star Credibility Tour.
Actually, they've played out before, actually.
Sold
a couple
out.
of years ago, before there was a big deal made about, after Keanu made a resurgence in his career, there was a big deal made about Dog Star, but before that happened, before The Matrix and all, in his recent big movies, they did go out on tour. Selected cities, but...
Sure. I don't know if Steven will be joining you next week. He's always very busy. So. He's got a lot of book tours and things.
Boy, what a coincidence that he wouldn't be here the same week you're not here. That's That's just freaky weird.
Isn't that weird? Perhaps Stephen can join you next week.
Any words, Stephen?
I am not a puppet. Good night.
There you go.
I know puppets, and you are a puppet.
You, sir, are a puppet.
So I guess Steven's powering down for the night.
Luke.
No bad hoodoo this week? Well, you turned him off already.
Oh, God.
That's bad hoodoo.
It's the devil's work, Dave. It's bad hoodoo.
There you go.
Helping Steven power down for the evening. So I'm not here. I'll be back in 2 weeks, and I'll be checking.
2 weeks?
Well, not next week, but the week after.
Oh, okay.
Thus, two.
We'll probably see him.
Well,
but the show won't see him.
2 weeks without the show.
I was talking to the listeners. I was thinking about pornography.
Were you outside the box on that one?
Yeah.
So as I was saying, I'm not here next week. I'll be here in 2 weeks. I will not have many boring stories about Hawaii. I'll just have, 5 minutes or so.
The flying in story?
My flying in story.
Hey, Chris, remember to get the Hawaii 5-0 theme music.
Oh, yeah. Have some Hawaii music. And the Magnum P.I. theme. There you go.
How about the theme for Riptide?
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
Was that in Hawaii?
It was Florida, but that's okay.
Oh,
yeah.
It's okay.
No.
Hey.
Oh, the Magnum P.I. music is good, though. No, I'm not going to do it right now. Well, you've been listening to the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. Join us every Friday, live, 8 p.m. Central, all week long. Rebroadcast on the website at www.radiotiki.com. And as always, don't forget to join us on the
Encore channel.
Endless looping of all our past shows just for you. Good night.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel